So this is what the region looks like just from a top-down view. You can get kind of familiar with it. This is just where you guys are at right now. But more specifically, you guys are on, and let me know if you guys, I think I set everything up right with the, that's the wrong floor. This one. I think I set everything up right with the dynamic lighting. Let me know if you can't see. But this is your guys' room currently. You guys are on the 3rd floor of this, like hotel inn place, which is the top floor. And you pretty much have this whole, this is like a master suite up here. This is like all yours up here. This is big chilling. For 5 days.
Well, guys, I'll see you in 5 days. I'll go sleep over here.
So just like morning after we're waking up. After
Yeah.
the
So
night?
you guys basically had a long rest. So whatever debuffs or whatever you had, or everything's reset. You guys had a long rest. So yeah, you guys talked to Katie for like a brief minute. And you did the price, but you haven't really got to talk to anybody. You basically just came in, and you conked out, almost instantly. And then woke up. Well, some of you did. Some of you just kind of meditated or just sat there and shut down for a minute. So you guys are in Katie's Inn. The 2nd floor. You do know the 2nd floor is like the dining area, and kind of like the social gathering area. There is a balcony you can go sit on, and then the 1st floor is your main general like sleeping quarters for most people. A little bit of other knowledge that you guys know. This is a church, more specifically. This is the Church of Arathis, the deity that they praise. You don't know who the head of it is. You don't know anything unless you know in your past life who Arathis is. You don't know anything about it. And then down here is some like dorms for the local College of Magic and Arcana, the Rivermarch College of Magic and Arcana.
Wait,
Arcana.
Where's the church and where's the dorms?
So the dorms is down here. I don't know if you can see. So like this whole building, it's all connected down here, and then the church area is this. And they're each like multi-layered too. So there's multiple floors. Yeah. So you basically just know this region. But like I was telling Cole and some other people, I did kind of map out all the cities. So there's plenty of that, and you can ask around and get directions to places, or if you want to know anything. So yeah, I believe that you guys are still in possession of the fire salts.
Yep.
That you accidentally stole.
Accidentally.
Accidentally. That you stole and didn't realize it was from a
We
mob
put the dude
family.
under a spell and took it from him and laughed in his face as we walked away.
Yeah. That accident. That happy accident. But other than that, there's really not, like, it's just kind of free game. That's pretty much the only thing that you guys have going here.
It was 2 kilos, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, 2 kilos of it. So you're packing a lot of weight.
Oh yeah, what was it called? Arcane fire? What?
Arcane fire salts.
Got it.
Did you add your chest as a container?
No, but I'm about to.
I'm
just now getting to that tab and like looking it over.
Yeah. Righto. Well, who would have claimed which beds do we think?
It's up for you guys.
There's 3 singles and a double.
Well, I mean, I'm taking the ground. So it doesn't much matter. So I'm just gonna get this room right here. I am gonna check out my backpack though.
I'd take the would fucking Sisha or Ojutai contest to that.
I don't give a shit.
So you all are arguing over beds right now?
Ojutai doesn't give a fuck.
All right. So pause. I see the backpack. How do you add like a container though?
You have to, if you go to add an item, there's one that says container, like
Got
a
it.
little checkbox, and so it's like any of those. I gave myself a pouch, Ryan.
Yeah.
I'm
No
gonna just
mind.
name my chest a barrel because it's technically like
No,
a barrel.
there's a chest, I think.
Well, it's technically not really a chest. It's more of a barrel than
Oh.
anything.
Yeah,
A
fair enough.
metal
Fair
barrel.
enough. Fair enough.
We'll see if there's anything that matches better.
I think there's one that literally says chest. All right. Scotty, would Saoirse have argued with Rango if Rango tried to take the full-size bed in the room by himself?
I like the idea that y'all slept in the same big bed.
No, Saoirse would not. He would have just went off and meditated and taken any bed he could lay his
All right then.
weary head on. You're good.
All right then. So, what time is it now? Is it like early morning?
Yeah, it's like early morning. It's like 6, 7 in the morning. Early start to the day.
Boys. I said we gotta do something about these salts, but I've got them pretty well concealed, so we can either
Sorry.
move on and keep them for
Picture.
good, or find a drop off.
Well, I definitely believe we need to get rid of these salts.
Not all of them though. I need some.
All right, fair enough.
At least 1 kilo.
What? At least 1 kilo?
Don't question me, mate.
Gonna fucking burn through that shit. You're gonna be an addict in no time, Ghenghu.
I'm not addicted.
You can stop whenever you
Pretty
want,
sure
right?
he's an addict already.
We all know how I feel about the salts. I'm giving you my 2 cents.
I've already forgotten what you said.
Well,
I don't believe it to be wise to get rid of him here.
we got them from the
I feel like
Barbaro gang.
the persons that were expecting them, they're gonna know something's up if we don't keep an anonymity when we sell them.
And they were on East End, correct? We saw them running that way
Correct.
by those guards that were
Having the
watching over that
struggle.
odd house. There's
Yeah.
something going on at that house.
Yeah.
I wonder
Gerald
if
went that way.
something's still happening at that house. So the salts came from the Barbaro gang, from Gerald. And we know that there's the Opeshis, whatever that group is. I don't know. If there was some way for us to remain anonymous and sell them to one of the gangs, I'd say that that's the way. Whether it be Barbaro and it's like we're returning their goods, doing them a service, or be it that we get them to the Opeshis and then say that they belonged to the Barbaro gang. Maybe get some favor there.
Favor, or we could be met with disdain.
Oh
We're
well,
selling them a rival gang's, inventory.
we could ask
Either
them.
way,
We could
we're
ask
gonna
them
be
how they
met
feel.
with. Either way, we're going to be met with questions on how we got so much of this stuff, and I'd rather avoid all of that.
Well, how do we avoid all of that?
Not
We could
selling
either,
you.
yeah, we could leave some of it here in the motel or the inn, and we could go with some of it, or try to escape and go turn our backs, go the opposite direction, and try another city.
The thing is that if there's some major gangs in this town, then even if we found an individual who's associated with the black market here, word will get to one of the gangs, whether that be Barbaro. Well, it will get to the Barbaros, no matter who we sell it to.
Well, in that case, it's not wise to even try and flip it here.
The other idea I had was maybe we find, just a common townsman, townswoman, and we just give it to them to sell. Obviously, with the intent of getting what we're owed.
Last resort, if we're in a pickle, I will consume it all.
All right, well,
But that's the last resort.
all right, well, you know, safe word.
My
Safe
2
word for
cents.
that'll be pickle.
Pickle. That's a nifty word. I've never heard that one before.
You hear down from the kitchen below, "Pickles for breakfast! Pickles for breakfast!"
What the fuck?
Who's
Pickles for
pickles for
breakfast?
I'm just meaning
Consume the salts?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
Well,
I
in the
say,
meantime, it's early, and I'm a big man. Well, small man, but a big tummy. I'm gonna head down and get some breakfast.
Well, before we go down there and start hollering about fire assaults, you know, in public, what are we gonna do about the fire assaults?
we just lay low for now. I'll keep them in my chest. Keep them secure. The only way it gets knocked out is if I fall on my back and my latch opens. And I've got approximately a 23.4% chance of that happening. So,
I don't think that taking it to Starmount and selling it there would be. I think that's our safest bet.
Is selling it in Starmount?
Yes,
So we hold on to it then.
I suppose.
I mean, one other thing that came to mind is we could always go check the disturbance that happened in the house, and if we find that it's in any way connected with the fire results, and we learn that it's trouble to have them on our persons, then we take them, hightail it to Starmount.
Fair enough. All right, let's go get some breakfast and then we'll
I'm
head
at-
that way.
I think if that is the case, we should leave it all here before we go investigate, just in case.
There's a trunk in my room if you'd like to store it there.
And we
Yeah,
have
I'll
a
do
key.
that.
We have a key, yes.
Yeah, you guys would have a key to the trunk. It's a personal lockup, little storage.
Okay, so I'm
personal room.
unloading all 2 kilos minus a little snippet.
We're damn drug traffickers, boys.
I unloaded all, and the one that was previously opened before, I just grab a
I
little bit.
absolutely believe
just
we
eat a
can
little
steal
bit.
from the ball busters.
Like a little bit for the road. Rest goes in there.
All right, down to
And
Alright.
on that note, let's eat.
Breakfast time. All right, you
Well,
guys
I
make
don't
your
know.
way. Oh, sorry. Were we done?
No, yeah.
Okay. Let's make your way down. Here's the kitchen. This here is Katie. She's serving up some breakfast for everybody, just some other patrons at the inn. And so she walks in from out of the balcony. She goes, "Oh, morning, y'all. I hope you all enjoy your suite upstairs. It is a fancy little room up there. I made some casserole this morning. If you guys want some, it is on the house. Part of the getting to stay here.
gladly.
It's pretty good.
I'll take some
Make it myself.
casserole.
All right.
Katie's famous casserole, I suppose.
That would sound lovely, Katie. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
As a robot, I do not eat. But thank you.
Oh, well, that's sad. And then she goes and grabs
Life is
some.
pain.
She goes to the kitchen, grabs some casserole, brings it back, sets it up wherever you guys are sitting, and you guys can eat. And she just kind of stands there for a second. She's like, "Well, if there's anything you guys need to know, or anything you want from me, you just let me know. We get all kinds of travelers from every which way, so if you need any information or any help at all, just let me know."
Katie, I
Thank
do
you
have
kindly,
2
Katie.
questions for you.
All right. How can I help you?
Need 2 locations. So
Okay.
the first one is, do you guys have some sort of postal office, or do you have like a magical sending program of
Oh,
any sort?
Yeah, of course. We got Postal Ravens. They send mail back and forth from places.
Where
They
would
can
that,
deliver packages.
where would that be located?
Oh, you can find that. You can find that in the main hub, in the main square, up in near the front at the entrance. There's a little tiny shop.
What's
As
the
soon
name
as
of
you
that?
walk, you'll see a sign. It's just Rivermarch Postal,
Righto.
part of the Brandicore Postal Service. Just Ravens.
Righto. And then, there magic shop in town? Y'all got multiple. You got a recommendation.
So let me tell you, there's all kinds of different shops here in Rivermarch. Now, there's a few small magical shops around. You can find some magic items, but I do know that the college just south of here is full of wizards and things like that, and it is open to the public. They might be able to point you in the right direction for magical things, as I'm not an expert. I'm just a simple barmaid. But yeah, also, the students' dorms right there, they might also know. They might also have all kinds of terrific information on that.
Sounds good. I appreciate the help.
Yeah,
How
mention
good?
it.
How good is this casserole? Out of character. How good is this casserole?
Here, we'll roll a D20 for her to see how good it is.
Okay.
Performance, Katie. Come on.
It's a 9. So it's like
Oh,
just average casserole.
This is pleasant
Damn.
casserole, Kate.
Has
I
no
appreciate the
seasoning.
help.
Thanks.
as he says that, I kind of
Like how
very,
And she's-
very fine.
she just looks at you with a smile, and she turns around and walks out. She goes on about her business.
All right.
Goes and does whatever Katie does.
Scarfing this shit down.
Yep.
This guy right here just can't take his off Ghenghu. He just has never seen anything like that before in his entire life. This is big hulking metal beast. He's just looking at you. So, what are you? What? He looks at the rest of the crew. Is this some kind of magic?
No, have you heard of science?
Boys, is anyone else uncomfortable?
I've heard
Have
of
you
some,
heard of science?
It'll be okay, Ghenghu. No
I've heard
worries.
of magic. I'm just a simple man.
It's this thing called science.
Yeah, tell me about it.
It's how he moves.
Where can I get some science?
It's all around you, bud. You just gotta catch it.
Are you trying to like deceive him right now?
Nah.
Oh, you're just telling him?
Yeah.
I don't see
Just
it.
starts flailing his hands.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's tangible, sometimes it's not.
Like magic.
Yeah, like magic. It's like magic. Science
I
is
don't-
magic.
I don't understand magic either, so I just won't understand it. I'm glad you're here with us.
Bill,
There's
nah,
a
just
college to
don't.
the south. You could probably learn a bit more about it there.
I don't know how to read.
Well, then you're shit out of luck.
Well, they teach you how to read at school too, as far as I know.
At the college, they'll teach me how to read.
Maybe.
We're new in town. What do I know?
Well, I guess it's worth a try. And this guy gets up and he
And he goes to
walks out,
college.
and he
That's
he
what we
invents-
do.
We're out here
We
changing
educate
lives.
the uneducated. That's right.
All right, boys. Well, now that fella's out of here, I'm kind of trying
Good
to tell
deed
behind
for the
him.
day.
So, Rango, what do you need to ship?
Oh, I need to get message back to HQ that we need another hand out here in Rivermarch since, as far as I can tell, the hand that was supposed to be out here is unfortunately no longer with us.
And then Saoirse's just gonna try, like, and Cabbage Town?
Oh, and Cabbage Town. Yep. I believe you're right. Making my way down.
Alright.
Making my way downtown.
So everybody heads down to the
Walk
first
in
floor.
fast. Little dwarf legs gonna show you how. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
While we're going places, I'm creating small talk. I was just talking, how are the maps coming along?
And so far I've got a pretty straight line from Ormcondi over to Brandiflor. Hope to spread this out a little bit more as we're here in Brandicor.
Looking great. Are you showing me? Are you showing me the map?
I can pull one out and show you. It's pretty bare so far, other than the short area that I've gone through.
Looking pretty good.
Hello, may I help you?
Is it this guy outside?
No, it is this guy. Ghenghu just kind of walked in his room a little bit.
Oh.
Wait.
Look at this. Look at this fucking cat.
Just
bro.
gone.
He just goes up there and you hear the door close, but when you all like walk out, and you hear
Who
like
the
a lock
Fuck
just.
is this guy?
All right. So this is one of the college students.
Whoa.
And he's just out here, and you
Looks
see
like
him.
a
He just kind of
damn
walks up.
superhero.
He walks up and he goes inside.
I think this is where we need to go.
What's it say on the? Is there a sign?
Yeah. So it just says Rivermarch College of Arcane and Magic dorms. Student dorms.
Are there any? Okay. All right. Then we'll say, fellas, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go inquire on the local magic shops. I can figure out which one is recommended by the
I need to grab
experts.
you.
I guess I'll just hold down the fort out here and make sure the coast is clear for you.
Hopefully, be right back.
Alright, well, being a spellcaster myself, I'm gonna go with him.
All right. So you walk on and you see this big guy right here, and he's talking to this guy. And he's like, "Oh man, I'm telling you, I got fire hands down. I could do it." And you see him. He rubs his hands together, and he blows in his hands.
What direction
And he
is he
whispers
facing?
He's facing the guy, and he's like, and he whispers some words, and he goes to he holds his hands out, and nothing happens. And this guy's like, "Oh, Mikey, you've been trying that for weeks, man. You haven't learned anything since you've been here." And he's like, "Oh, I'll get it one day. That's okay. It's just about practice." And they notice you guys, and they're like, "Oh, are you guys coming to the college? Are you guys students of the college?"
Not quite. Practices of magic, but not students.
Oh, it's a shame. You could totally join my frat if you wanted to.
Magical frat. Love it.
Oh no,
Mm.
we're good. We're only passing through town. I'm afraid I can't make time for all that.
Oh, what are you doing in the dorms then, bro?
Oh, I was hoping to get a bit of information from some experts.
All right, this guy.
Which seemingly you are with your fire hands.
This guy walks over and kind of nudges him out of the way, and he's like, "Mikey, stop, man. Being an asshole." And he walks up. He's like, "All right, what do you guys need? What kind of information you guys want?"
How old is this guy, and what race is he?
So this guy is a human. This guy is also a human,
Okay.
and they're both like somewhere between 16 and 20. They're pretty young.
Okay, fuck it. What's your name, fella?
Me? Well, my name's Lawrence.
Pleasure to meet you, Lawrence. How long you been in
Yeah.
school here?
Oh, just a couple months. It's going okay. I definitely learned more than this guy, and he kind of gives him a nudge. He's, "Oh, I'll show you my fire hands one day." And he's back practicing.
Well, I assume if you've been at it a couple of months, you must be familiar with the magic shops around town?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, there's a few around. If you go out to the main market area, and then you just take a right, and then you go down. Or wait, no, you could actually just go right from here, and then I think there's some magic shops to the east. And he kind of paused for a second. He's like, "See, I don't really go much anywhere, just kind of around the college, mostly. But I do know that at the college, those guys know some magic. And if you want, are you looking for magical items? Like armor or something? Are you guys like adventurers? Like soldiers or something?"
Of the sorts, sure.
Yeah. Well, there's a guy and he's got some sort of machine, and he's always going on about it. He's this old crazy science dude. Super magical though. Really cool guy. His name is Professor Baumgartlinger. He's a really old
Excuse me.
dwarf.
Did you say
Baumgartlinger.
Baumgartlinger?
Yeah, that's his name.
All right.
You said he's a dwarf.
Yeah, he's really old. He's like 200 and something years old. He's like super old.
Okay, out of character.
he's-
Baumgartling. But what?
Baumgartlinger. So
Yeah.
Baum
Okay.
Gart, and then linger, like linger on.
Yeah. Okay, got it. And he's got a machine, and he's in the college.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, he's totally in the college. And there's beyond him, they all got a lot. They can do some stuff with magic for sure.
And what?
I'm pretty sure they all are into enchanting and stuff.
What exactly does this machine do?
I don't know, man. I don't get magic items. I'm just trying to learn some spells, and then hopefully be a wizard or something.
All right.
But
Well-
there's a couple of adventures that go there, and they come out with some pretty crazy stuff, man. It's
All
really
right.
cool.
Sounds like that could be of use to us. Right, Sash?
Yeah, I appreciate the info, young one.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. And then this guy's still over here, just going, trying to get this fire hands going. It's not getting anywhere.
All right. I'm gonna I'll take a gold coin out, and I'll flip it to him and say, "Appreciate the help, lad."
And then he catches it and he's like, "A gold coin? Oh my god, dude! I could guys, we're having a party tonight. The L's on me. It's gonna be sick." Everybody comes out of the dorms and they're like, "Oh yeah, let's fucking go." Party tonight."
As they're coming out, I'm also going out.
We're
Yeah,
we're
get
leaving.
it
Rango, he didn't even tell us where to find him.
He said he's in the college. He gave us his name. We'll find him.
All right. Where to now?
Well, boys, the lads in there were fucking useless, but they did provide us with a little bit of information. How much money are y'all rocking? Because if we're gonna keep up this adventuring thing, it's probably best that we get a bit geared.
Well, from everything we've gotten before, I'm sitting on over 150 gold.
That's
Same.
a good 120.
Ojutai?
Same as Saoirse, a little over 150.
Righto. Well, the lad in there told us about some professor at the college. He's got some machine. If I'm putting things together correctly, it's some sort of enchanter. So, now you want to go there and check that out.
Well, do you want to go check out the house where the commotion was first, or head there?
Well, I'd prefer to be prepared sooner rather than later, but
All right. Let's go meet the
democracy and all
professor.
that.
Got about 50 minutes till these fire salts wear off, so we got to make it snappy.
Make it snappy
Alright.
we shall, and then I'd start fast walking.
So you guys head to the college. Hell yeah, the 4 go to college, man.
Do I edit stream info right now from the mobs of Rivermarch to the 4 go to college?
You could if you want, man.
I'm doing it. Also, I think that it's... Oh no. Oh no. Work, you son of a bitch.
I'll go ahead and I'll let you guys take a look at the outside of the college so you guys can kind of get a look see. And I have this flipped over, so you're going south, but I have it flipped over to where it's like it'll be facing a different direction. But this is kind of like a brief overview. It is 3 floors high. You can tell from the outside. So it's a big building, giant. It's all nice and decorated on the outside, and it's full of people. Boom, first floor. We're here. If it's loading.
Oh, bitchin'.
Okay, I can't change this shit.
And there's just
Ghenghu,
college
Ghenghu,
students. And a lot of them look very similar to the ones in the dorms, but they are different people.
Ghenghu.
Yes. What's up?
Don't say such words. Go with bussin'.
Oh, this is bustling.
There you go. A little less offensive.
Oh, yes.
Say a prayer for me tonight. Forgive yourself. I'm just
I'll
kidding.
say a prayer right now. Dear Lord and Savior, Arathis, I don't actually follow you, but I saw your name on a sign over there.
Good. It's a good start.
Although I might have 2 kilos of arcane fire salts.
You forget the fire salts.
I am a good robot.
Hey,
You're a great
Ghenghu,
robot.
listen. We don't need a. If there's
And-
people in eyesight, just don't even mention the. You know.
Okay. Arathis.
No.
Although I have 2 kilos of
Oh, okay.
salts of fire.
No, Ghenghu, just.
That's good, Ghenghu. Keep going.
I just walk away.
Forgive me,
Good.
for
Good.
I will never use the word bitchin' again.
Good.
I'm gonna walk up to the.
And this whole situation is bustling.
Oh,
All
Amen.
right.
wonderful prayer.
Thank you.
So you walk up to this gentleman right here.
Does anyone get an
Yeah.
inspiration bonus for that?
Yeah,
I
Ghenghu, you can
inspire myself.
you can have
Rango
Kind.
shut me
you can
down.
have
Inspire myself.
inspiration. I'll give you
Hell yeah.
inspiration for that. All right.
Hell yeah.
Quality prayer.
So you walk up, you all four crowd this one little dude. He's about the same age as everybody else that's been around so far. He's like, "Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? You guys new to the school?
No, we're
Wait.
just passing through town.
Are one of you guys filling in the professor vacancy that's here?"
Unfortunately, not.
Oh,
Sounds like a hell of a
They-
gig.
yeah.
They can see which professor is left.
Oh, Doyle, man, he did some. I don't even know why. He ran out one day. I think he couldn't hack it anymore. He's just, I don't know.
And what does he
He's
teach?
he was kind of lame. He was just kind of like Arcana 101, just real basic stuff. You know, like fire hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met a couple of blokes back in the dormitory where
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
they could have used a little.
You know,
learning.
a fella about your age, named Lawrence, goes here.
Oh yeah, Lawrence. Yeah, that guy. He kind of sucks at magic, man.
Oh yeah, does he?
Yeah.
We met his buddy Mikey. He seems to suck a bit more.
Oh. Yeah, both they kind of power around. They're both not very good. This guy's like, I know some magic though.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah. And then he like, you see him and he revs up. He's like getting
Revs
pumped up. He's getting all pumped up, and then he just like he goes, dancing lights, and then disco, and then you see
Oh.
this guy over here. He comes over and he pulls out like a little lute, and they're just like dwarf metal, just going hardcore.
Metal.
Yeah,
Oh,
and they're
dude,
just
this
All right,
shit
then I'm
was
gonna go.
bustling.
Oh, I love this song.
just out here in the open in the courtyard, and he's like, man, we just do this all the time.
That's a
Dancing lights is my favorite spell.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll tell
that's a
you,
good
buddy.
start.
Lawrence and his friend Mikey are having a party later. I think they could use you.
Oh no way,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Where did they get? They got Al? Did they get money for Al?
They're gonna have plenty of ale. I'd
Oh
say
my
you find your
God.
way over there.
What's drinking age?
Dude, there is no drinking age, man. Babies come out drinking.
Okay.
Getting hammered.
6.
Okay.
Well, before you leave us, bub, do you happen to know where we might find a Professor Baumgartlinger?
Oh, dude. He's the chillest guy. Listen, he's a little crazy, and he's not all the way there. But if you go to the second floor, you go up the stairs, and he points off in the direction. He's like, the main stairs there, and you go up, and then if you take a left, and you take another left down this wing over this way, you'll find him. He's probably in his little lab room thing with his machine, working on some stuff. He's a great dude.
Yeah.
But
What do you know
Yeah,
that
he's
machine?
I don't know. Some adventurers go in there, and he's always producing some crazy stuff in there. He's always making stuff, some magic items and things like that. I don't know. Apparently, so listen, you didn't hear this from me because I don't like talking bad about professors because they hear about it. Some of them get really mad. But he's not like the head of the school. That would be
Professor O'Doyle, who just left.
no. That would be High Elder Zerilomir.
Zerilomir.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the head of the college. And he knows a whole lot of magic and he's pretty powerful and stuff like that. But Baumgartlinger is definitely the best enchanter I've ever seen. But he doesn't do enchanting anymore, really. Not he does, but you'll just have to go talk to him, man.
Zerilomir
He's
or Gartlinger?
Baumgartlinger. He is probably the best enchanter, or was. But he kind of, like I said, he's a little old. He's not all the way there. And I think he's just kind of having fun. You'll have to go talk to him.
Right
He'll get you hooked up though. There's adventures that go to him all the time.
Well, appreciate the
yeah.
info. Hope you have a killer time at Lawrence's party tonight.
Oh yeah,
I'll be
dude.
seeing
And
you.
you see this guy, and he turns around, and he goes, "All right, guys, let's go. Let's go." This guy's like, "No,
It's-
man, I got to study. There's a final." And he's going up to school, and these two are like, "Yeah, let's fucking go." And then they just bounce the whole way, dancing light following them.
We said we as a matter of fact pointed out that the party was tonight, and it is like 9 a.m. and they're
Hey,
they're revving.
it's
They're
a
starting
rager,
now.
dude. It's a rager, man. All right.
Does this person look like they're like
Wow.
a check-in, or are we good?
Huh? Hold on 1 second. I had to do something.
This is
real
the
fast.
most extravagant place I've ever been.
This guy right here. That's like student.
Okay, cool.
But you do see. So you do see coming around the corner that guy that you told him to go to school. He comes walking around this way, and you see he's just kind of like he's got like a couple like it looks like he's been crying. And he walks away. He goes, guys, they totally don't teach you to read here, man. And then he head hung low, and he walks out, and he leaves. And he's
Poor
gone.
guy.
You know, we did our best.
I shed a metaphorical tear.
Fucking idiot.
All right.
Now, Rango, that's no way to talk about strangers.
I'll grab you guys.
Say a
real
prayer.
fast.
Say a prayer.
I'll meditate on it later. Don't worry.
All right,
Don't worry, Ghenghu.
let me drag you guys in, and then boom, second floor. More students just kind of walking around.
All right. Do.
All right,
Hey.
and so you hit this door,
Let's fucking
and you see this very old, like crazy old dwarf, and he is running back and forth between tables, and just grabbing books and a bunch of stuff, and then he's just going over this big. You see this contraption, and it is like random pieces of furniture, and like fire, like stoves, and just like a whole amalgamation of just a bunch of like BS, and there's just like glowing parts, and it just looks like it's like if Ghenghu took like way too many fire salts. That's like what he would look like afterwards. It's totally not the same. But you see him, and he's just running back and forth. He's like, "Oh, I got it. This is it. This time, it's gonna work." And he sticks something in there, and he pulls out a book. And he pulls out a book, and he looks at it, and he goes, "It's not what I wanted." And he takes it, and he walks over this window, and he launches this book out the window, just like eats it out the window. And he turns around, and he catches you guys. He sees you guys. And he's like, "Oh, hi, who are you?" I'm
Ghenghu.
Name's
Oh.
name's Rango.
And he catches eye of Ghenghu, and he's like, "You're a technomech. Oh, Did you come from Starmount?
You talking to me?
Yeah, dude. Did you? You're Technomech. Did you come from Starmount? We've worked with those guys before. Me and a couple other guys like Lanius, Professor Lanius. Are you?
That location does not sound familiar to me.
Oh. I mean, that's where most of you guys come from, is Starmount.
Oh, I'm just from a measly old farm right off the hill of... Oh, shit, I don't even know what it's called now.
I'll help you out. I'll help you out.
I'm scrolling, trying to find the map. There we go. Oh, I'm just from a small farm outside of Sumba Hills. Nothing too special.
And you see, he thinks for a second. He's like, I don't know of many Technomechs from there, but there's a bunch of you from Starmount. I'm surprised. Are you sure you're not from Starmount?
Yeah, I'm one of a kind. I'm my creator's only one.
Wow, and he's
Sadly,
kind of
there were many of me that failed, but I was
he's
the
just
only one
looking
that
you up
made
and
it.
down the whole time. And
Ghenghu hasn't mentioned that, has he?
what?
That many of his kind.
I've never mentioned it, but
failed?
in my brain, I've been like PTSDing over it all the
Yeah,
time.
but you've not mentioned it aloud to the party until now, correct?
I have now.
Okay.
So he's like, oh man, that's crazy. Well, I'm surprised you're not from Starmount. Anyways, you're like kind of crazy, and I like magic and machines and stuff, and you're cool. And do you care if I like study you sometime and like learn how you work, maybe?
What do you mean?
Like, just for education and knowledge.
And can I study you for education and knowledge?
Sure, yeah.
Well,
I
let's
don't
get
mind.
to that right now.
Okay.
Rango,
Huh?
don't you got some studying to do on this guy?
I understand. See, all right. I assume that you're Professor Baumgartlinger. That right?
Yeah, that's me. I'm Baumgartling.
Yeah. You got that fancy machine over there that we've heard so much about.
Oh, so you're here for the... Okay, I got it now. You're talking about the mechanism.
Yeah, the mechanism.
So you guys must want some enchanted items then, huh?
Well, how about you help us out with some enchantments, and you can take a look at our buddy Ghenghu here.
Roll a persuasion check.
$11.
11. All right. He's gonna counter roll. I actually have built all these people out. Persuasion is charisma, correct?
Yeah.
All right, and so you get 11, and he looks at you. He's like, "But you already said I could." He said I could check him out already, so it's not part of the deal.
Well-
Yeah, you don't even know what I was gonna. Do you want enchanted?
And
I'm really busy. I gotta get some work. I gotta research
go ahead. Enchanted what?
items. Anything you want. Like, as long as you have an item, and you bring me 250 gold, I'll take it and we'll put it in the mechanism. And I don't know what's gonna come out, but it'll be magical.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Listen. So I've been doing this for like 250 years. I'm going a little bit crazy over it, and I'm aware of that. But so I built this thing because I got bored of doing the same old enchantments, +2 fire damage, all this BS, and I was like, what if we just, cheaper than most enchantments, but you can get something really wacky or something really crazy good. Who knows what's gonna come out of there? I just put all my knowledge and a whole bunch of other stuff into this thing, and I made it work, and stuff comes out of it. And it's not the same when you put it in. It's magic.
So have you actually tested this thing?
Yeah, people get stuff all the time here. That is why you're here, right? You've heard of the mechanism? It's
Well-
kind of a famous...
Do you have any items lying around that have been through it that people haven't taken with them?
No? I mean, usually everybody takes what they get.
Hmm.
They pay good money for it. I don't know why they'd leave it with me.
I pull my warhammer off of my back and extend it out.
Yeah. Do you
Now
have
listen
two?
here. You can look at me. You can examine me. You can do all the research you want on me for free if you enchant this.
All right, and you do a persuasion check on him.
Ghenghu's about to be in pieces.
18.
18.
There's a
Alright.
19 minus 1.
Okay. So he looks at you and he goes, "All right, all right, listen. 100 gold pieces, whatever item you want enchanted, and I get to look at you and examine you. I gotta make some sort of money here. That's the only way I can, gotta make it's my side gig. I make some money off of it. 100 gold. It's a really good offer.
I'm not much of a negotiator. That's a deal.
Ghenghu,
Okay.
hold for a moment. Now,
The man said we have it.
Professor, I do want
Yes.
to confirm. Has your machine has the mechanism created cursed items in the past?
What do you mean by cursed? There's some pretty wacky stuff that comes out of there, but not, I wouldn't say evil.
Righto.
So, yes?
Then I kind of just to Ghenghu.
Well, you know what? I traded my regular warhammer for a warhammer +1 yesterday, so might as well just give it a go.
All right.
So this is a Warhammer +1 that.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
you're
okay.
sticking in there. All right.
We're pack-a-punching it, boys.
As he's like taking it over there, I'm gonna go around this side of the room. And
Is there? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
as I'm like going over to this side of it, and I roll perception. I want to be flipping a coin the whole time for guidance. And can I like look out the window to see if I can spot like any, like that book and anything else that might be out the window?
Yeah, so there's like a small pile of like papers and books and like metal items and just all kinds of stuff. Most of them look really like scorched and burnt, and like they look all kind of messed up.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So he takes your axe. It's a great war axe, right? Is what it is.
It is a warhammer +1.
Warhammer +1. He takes it and he sticks it in there, and the machine just kicks to life, and it's going crazy. Gears are spinning, and he's just sitting there like bouncing up and down, like it's the mechanism's working, and it's going crazy. And then you just hear like a ding, like ding, of it. It's done, and you see this thing, the war axe pops out, and he grabs it and he gives it to you. And just by sheer appearance, you look at it, and the blade is now wrapped in like barbs, like almost like barbed wire.
Okay.
And he just hands it to you. He goes, "Looks like it did something to it."
So you're telling me I just paid 100 gold for barbed wire?
I don't know what it is. You want me to do it?
You have
I can
no
do,
idea.
Professor, you're an
Do you want me to do-
enchanter.
do you want me to do a check on it? See if I know what it is?
Well, of course.
I'm just messing. I know exactly what that is.
I mean, I have my own arcana knowledge.
So-
Let me see if I know.
This is now the great axe of Barbs +1. All right, important
Is that an
information
actual
here.
item?
Hammer.
Yes.
Hammer.
Oh,
hammer.
great Warhammer. Yeah. Great
All right,
great
hold on.
Warhammer of Barbs +1. And I'll give you the information as to what this does.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, hold on 1 second. You say this was an actual item?
Yeah, it's a real thing.
I can't.
It's not like in D&D Beyond. It's like a homebrew thing.
Oh.
But
Gotcha.
It's got spell on it. You're not gonna find it in.
All right,
the
so
books.
is there a way to just edit an item? I can't find, I guess the add custom item button moved, did it not? In
You
D&D
have to
Beyond.
go to your equipment. I think it has to go into your equipment. It can't go into backpack or anything else.
Got it. So, what did we call this one?
So it's the Great Warhammer of Barbs +1.
Got it. All right, hold on 1 second. This is
And
so
so-
finicky still.
Ghenghu's just checking out his Warhammer, and he's like, "Does anybody else want put more in the mechanism. This time it'll be 250.
So like, what's the stats on this Great Warhammer of Barbs +1?
Okay, so you want to know what it does? Okay. After an attack roll, the bearer may use the reaction to add 1d4 to the damage roll and take 1d4 damage.
Okay. So after an attack, reaction, deal 1d4 with the barbs, basically, but take 1d4. Is it the same
Yes.
1d4 or two separate rolls?
It's two separate rolls.
Okay, got it. And it's the same attack as the normal Warhammer, or the stats, right?
Yes. So it's exactly the same, except now that's a feature.
Gotcha.
And it says may use, so you don't have to. But it can do that now.
There's no way to make a custom weapon, is there? That you can actually equip in
Yeah.
D&D Beyond?
Yeah, but there's a whole thing to it. So you it wouldn't be too bad to make it after like the session or something.
Yeah, I'll just keep it there for notes and just keep my Warhammer +1 equipped. For now. Then I can go do that later.
So anybody else?
Saoirse will step up.
Okay.
Hi,
sir.
Professor.
Yes.
Always good to see a fellow dwarf.
Oh, yes it is.
Wouldn't happen to me get a discount on that, would you?
As he says that, I want to flip the coin over Saoirse's way for guidance.
All right. So roll a persuasion check. What, with advantage now?
It's just he'll get it. The guidance is you can add it. You add a d4 to a check.
Okay. Yeah. So you're just going up against his.
So
His
it's a
basic.
persuasion roll plus a d4?
Yeah.
Oh my fuck.
Oof.
You got a net one.
Can't get much worse than that.
Well,
Don't
with
even
guidance,
roll the
it's a
d4, man.
5. Okay.
That's no. That's a
That's
4.
not a 5. That's a 4.
Literally,
Okay.
all of your
Minus
points on
persuasion,
that just
buddy.
came from guidance.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
fumbles
He
the
rolled a nat
fucking
1
coin in
minus
his
1.
hand.
Punish me, DM.
So he just kind of looks at you, and he's like, I mean, there's a lot of dwarves here in Branacor. I don't know why you should get anything special for it.
Alright, fair enough. Well, how about this? You seem to be a man who likes to do a lot of research, yes?
Yes, I do.
Always looking for new items to
Yes, I
inspect,
am.
inquire about?
I am.
Well, here, we found ourselves in a cave outside the city,
Okay.
and I came across some fungus. Do you deal with them?
I love fungus.
You love fungus?
I love
Is that a
anything.
question or a statement?
I love lamp.
Well, here- I love lamp. All right. Well, as all this, I'm like fumbling around in my bag, and I pull out the red cave fungus
Yeah.
that we found down there. That seemed we didn't really know what it did, but
Okay.
oh wait, we know it to be poisonous to
Okay.
ingest. Okay,
Yeah.
and I tucked it in my herbalist kit. So
He's like, oh, I've seen this before. It's poisonous. He goes, what do you want for it?
well, reckon you can use it in some way. Maybe I don't pay you 250 gold, and I pay you a little less and give you this too.
I mean, it's just some fungus. But there's not many caves around Rivermarch. I'm getting old.
I mean, maybe growing in a cave, it has special properties.
All right, I'll knock off 75 gold. So 175 gold. Well, you do that.
Now, is that right? Is that right for a weapon, or is that any item to be thrown in there?
Any item. It's 250 base price, but you talked me down to 175. Any item you want.
All right. Well, sir. No.
Okay.
Does that take the red fangles back?
Okay, you can have it back. And he looks a little bit sad. He's really excited about the red fungus.
All right. Well, I'll leave you to your studies, sir. It's always
Okay.
nice to meet an elder of mine. I wish you the best of luck in your studies.
Thanks. I hope you like your axe. Gonna be great.
It's a hammer.
Oh yeah. I don't
He's
use
going
many
crazy.
weapons.
He's going
It's
crazy.
a hammer. It's a hammer.
And he just goes back to whatever he was doing before y'all came in.
All right, I'm gonna step out and kind of look towards Ojutai and be like, Ojutai, you want any business with this fella?
Uh, 250 gold's a little steep for me right now.
I
I agree.
agree. Okay, and then I'm gonna walk out, or well, I guess as we're walking out, I want to just be like, I think I'm probably gonna try and hit one of these magic shops when we get the chance, boys.
And so you guys going back down to the first floor?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
first floor it is.
Oh, we didn't ask him about Doyle. All right.
I don't give a fuck about Doyle.
All right.
We're walking out to the garden. I'm gonna say, hey fellas, I noticed he tossed a book out that window. It may be worth. It may be worthwhile for us to check that out right quick.
So as you guys were leaving,
He is fucking wacky.
a dragonborn, who just so happens to be professor here, was walking around the corner and he spotted Ojutai, also a dragonborn, and he hollers out to you.
Okay.
I'll still be able to hear. I'll be right back.
All right. He hollers out to you and he goes, "Another dragonborn. Are you a student here?"
No, we're just passing through for right now. Paying a visit to Professor Baumgartlinger.
I see. I don't see many other dragonborns around here. Where do you hail from?
I'm from a temple out in Hornkandi.
Oh, yes, I know it well. I'm actually from offland. I took a ship here. Sorry, where's my manners? My name is Professor Kenji. I'm a professor here. I teach mostly basic magic, and he's just walking up to you to have a conversation with you. He's like, I am. Sorry, it's just been so long. There's not many dragonborns around here. We're not really well liked in Brandicore, so it's good to see a fellow dragonborn. If you need anything,
Good to
just
meet
let
you
me
as
know.
well.
But yeah, if you need anything, I teach classes over there, and he pings up there, and he's like, you mostly be able to find me there, just pretty much anywhere around the college. But yeah, look forward to seeing you again, hopefully, before you leave on your travels.
What did he say his name was?
His name is Professor Kenji.
Kenji. Okay. Well,
Uh,
before he like heads off. Wait, Ojutai,
Yeah,
are you saying something?
before he heads off, I was just gonna ask him, what kind of classes do you teach here?
Oh, mostly just basic magic, a couple intermediate magic, mostly like second level, some third level spells to the students. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Professor Kenji.
Oh,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
No, Ojutai's in the. This is your shit.
Well, I'm not much of a magical mind myself, but if we've
Oh.
got some times, I'd very much like to sit in and listen to one of your classes.
Oh, certainly, and I would love to hear about your temple sometime as well.
Of course.
And with that, he just kind of bows and does a little nod to you, and he starts walking back.
Kenji, before you go,
Yes.
we came here to speak with Professor Baum about his mechanism.
And you see him, and he kind of just shakes his head and rolls his eyes, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, that old man. He's been here some time. It is quite the machine. The results may vary."
So it would seem.
Yes. Well, listen. If you're after magic items, there are some shops around. But there is another professor, Professor Lanius. He's a little hard-edged, but he usually trades. He's a little pricey, but he also trades like odd jobs that he needs done for enchantment sometimes. I think
Noted.
right now he's in the council chamber, but I believe they're discussing the expulsion of a student, sadly.
Well, that's unfortunate. We had already heard of Lanius, right? I wrote that name down already. Who mentioned it?
Have we?
I already had it written down, so we must have.
Damn, hold on. Maybe I reused
Yeah, I
the
know
name.
you mentioned him somewhere, but I don't know where.
Okay. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter. All right. Well, Kenji, I appreciate the information. We may swing by and see if there's an odd job or two that we can do for him.
All right. Well,
Whereabouts is the council chambers?
oh, it's just here.
Hang that again.
It's down
Outside
the,
of the
the
map.
lower wing on the first floor.
Yep.
And then he
Roger.
said that his classroom is up here in the top wing.
Yep.
And then he's like, if that's all, I do have to prep for my next class. I was actually on my way back to my chamber to grab some things, but I noticed my fellow dragonborn brother and wished to say hello.
So, could we do... This is out of character. We may be able to do a couple of things here if you guys want to. I could spend time looking at that pile of shit while Ojutai attends this class, and then Saoirse, we could go, and that would give time for Lanius to get out of the fucking council. I don't think that Saoirse and Ghenghu really have anything specific here that they could make use of the time for, but if you guys wanted to...
I could go seek out the council and sit in on the. I assume there's some.
There's a student getting expelled, so I don't know
Yeah,
if...
but if it's in like a hall of some sort, maybe it's
Oh,
like some sort of like the students making their case and they're hearing it or something like that. I could sit in on that if that's happening. If it's clearly not, then I'll just walk away.
Lucas, would you have anything?
I'm
that you-
along for the ride.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then. Will, what do you say? I'm guessing is Kenji walking away at this point.
Yeah, if you guys are done talking to him, he's walking away. And
Then-
he's actually headed upstairs.
Well, I for one would like to speak with Lanius, and would you guys be interested in doing any odd jobs for some magical items?
Yeah.
I've already got this
Well,
hammer. I don't need much more.
Or
You can always take more, Ghenghu.
You greedy son of a bitch, I'm in. Wait. I said the word.
Yeah.
Austin,
Praise be
thank
to
you.
Arathis. I swear not to use that word any longer.
And then while he's praying, I'm gonna look over to Ojutai and be like, Ojutai, if you'd like, sit in on that class. Me, Saoirse, and Ghenghu will do something with our time. We'll hang around the college, I should say.
All right. So basically, you're wanting everybody to split up, and let me just get this right. So you and Ghenghu are wanting to go look at the stuff that got thrown out. Saoirse is wanting to sit in on the council, and
Mhm.
Ojutai is going to go to the guy's class, Kenji's
You're-
class. If that's the plan, is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah.
sounds good to me.
Alright. Then we'll do a little bit of round robin here.
Cool.
All right.
Come this way.
Walk
And
this
so-
way!
As everybody breaks. Oh, so Ghenghu's sitting in on the council.
I'm chilling. I don't know
Okay.
where I'm going.
Ghenghu totally broke the plan.
You
hops to
can
the
come with me
window.
to the class if you want.
I'm lost. I was so focused on my hammer, everybody left me.
We got away with Professor Baum not studying Ghenghu.
That's true.
Yeah, he totally got distracted.
Hell yeah.
Which
All
I was
right.
worried about because your chest is filled with fire salts.
No, it's not. I
No,
emptied
he
it.
put those in the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got
In
a
the
little,
other
right?
chest.
Oh,
They
I
already took
consumed
that.
a little bit. Yeah, there might be
okay.
residue, but
I gotcha.
I am slightly smoldering orange, but I am getting less and less fiery by the minute.
You see, like, Ghenghu notices a little bit of, like, fire salts on his finger. and you see like a little vacuum tube come out from like where a nose would be, and just real quick sucks it up. All right. So we'll start with Saoirse in the council, since that would make the most sense. He gets there. So Saoirse, you walk around the corner, and this is just one big open hall, basically. This is just like another student, probably like a witness or something like that. And you see two men and a woman in robes. You see a elf, actually two elves, sorry, and then just a normal human woman, and they're all kind of in robes with a bunch of bling on, and they look all kind of high and mighty. And this is the student, you can assume, that's in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And the following discourse happens. So you walk in the middle of the trial. And so the man in the middle says, "So, let me get this straight. You burned down the west wing of the dorms last month. Because why?" And this guy's like, "Well, this is girl there, and like I was just practicing magic, and what are the rules? You're not meant to practice dangerous magic off college property, off college grounds." He says, "Yeah, there's this girl there, and she was totally into it, and and I learned Firebolt the other day, and I casted it, and I didn't think about that part of the dorm's made out of wood, and it kind of caught fire. But I mean, it was an accident. I wasn't malicious or anything." And then this guy, who has just been sitting there, and he's just been sitting there, kind of like cross-legged, sit back in his chair, with his hand up to his mouth, and he goes, "Can we just finish this already? Can we just make an example of this bundler? Obviously, he's not got the intelligence to be a student here." And the woman says, "I am. There is a need for safety
Hey, Rango.
in this college, and he has not followed the safety precautions. Something should be done." And then the one in the middle shakes his head and, I'm sorry, Rosiski, but you've left me no choice. The council has come to a conclusion. From this day forth, you are expelled and no longer welcome back at the college." And his head drops, and he begins to weep. And he kind of mutters like ask for, like, please let me stay. And they shake their head no. And he walks away, crying, out of the college. And he's gone.
Okay.
And then as soon as he's out, this guy leaves as well. And the one in the middle looks over to the guy to his right here. He says, "Lanius, how many times do I tell you? We have to keep an official demeanor when dealing with these situations. Can't just be all leaned back, having a power trip." And, these idiot kids, they're, God, I can't remember the last time I had an apprentice that was worth a damn. They just don't make intelligent people anymore. They just don't exist. And then the guy in the middle is like, "Lanius, we are here to make intelligent people. This is a college to further education." And he just shakes his head and he goes, "I don't think you'll ever get education. If you weren't such a good magician, you'd probably have to find other work." And the Lanius guy just kind of, "Yeah, well, you know what they say. I don't really know what they say, but I'm just damn good at magic, and everybody else can suck my fat one for being really stupid." And then this guy, and he gets up and he walks out, and he starts walking away. He gets really wide. And he notices you, Saoirse, standing across the room, and he goes, "I've never seen you before. What are you standing here for?"
Oh, your name was mentioned as a great magician, and someone that an adventurer or two may inquire about magic shops, magic items, maybe in exchange for a task or two.
And
I
he
see
rolls his
your
eyes.
hands are pretty full at the moment.
He rolls his eyes and he goes, "Another one of you, an adventurer type. Listen, I'm expensive. I'm just gonna be forward. It's gonna cost more money than you probably have or will ever make in a lifetime."
Oh, I don't quite understand. I haven't inquired about buying anything from you. If anything, I'm offering service. I don't get your demeanor and why you're so disrespectful.
I deal with adventurers and these dumbass kids all day, every day.
Well, I heard what your colleague said over there, and I quite happen to agree with him. You're an employee of a college. I don't understand why you don't feel the need to mold the minds you see before you instead of chastising them for their ignorance as they come in the doors. They're here to learn.
Listen, I was learning spells almost before I could walk. I expect my pupils to be at that level. There's no
Ah.
reason in forming a wizard if they're not going to be powerful. There's just
Well, sir, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not speaking of wizardry, you're speaking of sorcery. Someone who comes out of the womb, magical and ready to cast? That's not a wizard. Wizards learn.
he gawks and takes offense at this and he goes, "I am a wizard."
Self-taught,
You
I
know-
assume.
Of course.
Hmm.
I studied many books. I was reading
Huh.
at a young age.
And where do you hail from, if you don't mind me asking, sir?
I hail from Branacor. My family came here through the Valerie Gate, and we're from Thiesgard, a richer area. Doesn't mean anything. I still had to work just as hard to get here as most people. I just have natural ability. Just very
Yes.
gifted.
I'm sure. Well, I myself left home at a very early age and was a hermit for most of my life, and I've come to feel pretty comfortable with my spellcasting as
All right.
well.
Listen, let's cut to the chase. I'm pretty busy. What do you need me for here? I don't need your whole backstory. I just need to know what you want.
Well, like I said, we're here to inquire about any tasks that you may have. I'm here with a few other adventurers. If we aren't sullied kind, if you need something done, maybe we can help.
All right. Well, I mean, there's jobs. I mean, what are your all's qualifications? Like, what have you guys done? Are you
Well,
guys just more self-proclaimed adventurers come to seek adventure and riches in Branacor?
no. We were four travelers down into the realm.
Mm.
And we've happened to liberate a small town from a kobold presence, and then the bridge on the way into your very town where your college sits was plagued by a large river croc that seemed to be magical in nature, almost as if someone had done something to it, and we helped the god take it down. So we've done a couple things, but we're not self-proclaimed as a group or anything. Just trying to get by.
Well, that's great. I mean, listen here. All right. I'll tell you what. I'll do an enchantment for you. But I need you to make a delivery for
All right.
me. Okay. And so he says, "Stay here. I'll be back. I'll go grab what I need." And he walks away and he sees Ghenghu. And he's like, what is this? What are you? And he looks you up and down. Like, are they just letting anything through these doors these days? And he bumps his shoulder against you as he walks by, regardless of how big you are.
Yeah, but he's the only one that budges. I don't move.
Yeah. He totally bounced off.
He basically nudges himself.
Yeah, in his brain though, he totally just punked you. Because
What a
that's
punk
the way his brain works. And he walks away. All right, now we'll rotate down to Rango. Rango, so you get out there and you're scrummaging through the pile. You can do an Arcana check. See if there's anything worth value here.
Oh. All right, I'd be flipping my coin for guidance.
Okay.
So. 14.
All right. You do find a magical book. One of the books is still intact, not scarred with burn marks. And there is a magical encryption in it. Now, obviously, this book, you'd have to combine it with an item, and to do that, you'd have to be pretty good at magic or find somebody that can do it. So you know that it's magical and it's got something that you can combine with the item, but you're not sure what the actual spell is. You just know that there is a spell.
Righto, if I can pick it up, and I'll start walking back into the college.
All right. Now we'll zoom all the way back over here to Ojutai sitting in on the class. By this point, Kenji has made his way. Oh, I just moved the whole map. We're going to do
Oh,
that.
jeez.
Oh, no.
Welcome to the void.
Is it gone white for everybody else?
The void.
All right, there we go. Sorry. I got there we go. That's what I wanted to do. All right.
Class is
Kenji's-
so intense it breaks the universe.
Yeah, all right.
The
Kenji.
Ethereal plane, it's near.
I can sense it. right. Kenji's back at his desk, and he's teaching his class, and he's just going through a couple spells, and he's like, all right, now, students, I want you to open your books to page 93. You can tell this is not going to be a very exciting class. And he basically sits there, and he's going through pages and pages and pages of, like, basically just safety precaution for learning Fire Bolt. And then he makes a point, and he's like, now, when you're learning this, please follow these safety precautions. We did have a student recently get expelled because he did not listen to the rules about Firebolt. It is not a safe spell to use. And as he's turning around back and forth between his board, and he catches Ojutai kind of sitting at the back of the desk here. He looks at you for a second, and then he goes on with his lesson. And he continues on. And then he stops, and he turns, and he goes, Randall. And then you see this guy over here pops up, and he's like, oh, yes, sir. Tell me. When does magic become dangerous? And then Randall looks at him, he goes, well, whenever you don't believe in the power of magic, obviously. If you underestimate magic, then it becomes dangerous. And he goes, yes, that is true. But why else? Why else would magic be dangerous? And this kid pops his hand up, and he's like, well, it's powerful. It's got a lot of power to it. And you know, and he goes, yeah, that's basically what he said. Listen, there's many reasons that magic can be dangerous. Obviously, it's powerful, and if you don't understand its power, then it can be dangerous. But there is another way it's dangerous. If you don't use your abilities for the right reasons, you can get caught up in some bad things. And he looks at Ojutai directly, and he's like, you have to know, you have to believe in your beliefs. And know in your heart that what you're doing is correct. And when you knew that, magic is no longer dangerous, but a useful tool. And then he continues on with his lesson for a little bit, and he dismisses the class. And all the kids are like, oh yeah, let's go. Time to go. Kids, young adults. Heck yeah. You see this one stick around for a second. He goes up to the desk to talk to him. And they converse a little bit, and then he leaves. And so now it is just you and him in the room. Oh yes, Ojutai, I see you have come to see me. You know these classes aren't free. People do pay tuition. If so I'm not going to say anything, but if somebody found out, could be in trouble. Is there something you need?
No, I was really just interested in seeing what these magical classes are all about. As I said, I'm not really much of a magical mind, but I thought I might be able to learn something even from one of your classes, and it was very insightful.
I got you. At this point, he's switched up the language to Draconic. He's no longer speaking common to you.
Okay.
And he's just like, so what brings you here? Why have you come to Branacor?
I am on a bit of a journey from my temple to see more of the world, and I'm even trying to map some of it. And I pull out, the half-done maps that I've got, trying
He
to
looks him over.
document everything that I can see about this world before I head back.
I see. He says, so you are a man who seeks knowledge and adventure. I see. Well,
Yes.
That's good. You sound a lot like myself, except obviously my journey is through learning the arts of wizardry. So, yes, that is good. Are you interested in learning wizardry? I can talk to the council about possibly having a deal for you to stay and work here with me.
I have a few issues I'd like to resolve with my friends here first, but
See.
once we have things dealt with, then I might take you up on that.
I see. Well, listen, if you're ever still around and need anything, just let me know. It's hard out here in this world for dragonborn. Most commoners here don't seem to care for us because the kobolds. So my journey here wasn't easy, let's just say. But I hope yours has been and will continue to be not as hard as mine. And he nods and he I guess considers that to be the end of the conversation unless you have anything else to say.
No, just say, well, thank you very much for the time, and
All right.
if I need anything, I will certainly let you know. I'll start heading out.
All right. So you walk away. At this point, we'll say that Rango has made himself. He's back at the middle. We'll say that everybody has gathered back at the middle at this point, because all these events pretty much happen simultaneously. So everybody can meet up here.
Also, we got a slow moment. Give me just a second.
Yeah, we can take a little pause right here. That's fine.
Is Saoirse still waiting for that one guy?
Yeah. That's where you guys were at. You guys went to the middle. That's where he said he'd return.
Okay.
All right. So everybody's gathered here at this point. You see Lanius. Did I really name somebody else Lanius?
You must have.
I must have. He must not be important. All right. So you see this guy walk down the stairs. He sees all four of you guys standing close together. At this point, he just shakes his head and he's got like a small envelope in his hand. And he comes down and he goes, oh, I see the whole gang is here. See? The rabble. Some might say, listen, I do have a job I need done. A simple job. I'm sure you're aware that at this point, Rivermarch is overrun with mobs and things like that, yes? Surely you guys have experienced that by now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we've seen some mischief.
Okay. Well, how familiar are you with the Barbaro gang? And he's just wiping his eyes, waiting for a response.
So do we know the name of the gang, even though
Yeah,
we
because
interacted with
that
the
guy
we
that you
stole
stole it from said that he was working for him. So
Okay.
you've heard of
So
this
we
name.
do know just
Yeah.
because of him. That's the only correlation we have.
Pretty much, yes. That's about all you guys know.
Yeah, that name doesn't sound too familiar.
Never mind. I thought you guys said you knew.
Listen, we just walked into this town yesterday.
Yeah.
Can't expect us to know the ins and outs of the entire city.
Okay. Well, brief history here. All right. The Rivermarch Guard. Rivermarch used to be a nice city. The guard was great. Then some mobs came in. We had a corrupt mayor who, thank God, is no longer in charge anymore. He let crime run rampant. Now, the Barbaros, the Markovs, the Gattusos, and the Peshis basically run the city. Those are the 4 big crime families here. There's other small ones, but they just do petty things, okay? The guard is corrupt. They basically work hand in hand together. And pretty much anywhere off college grounds at this point is not safe. It's my own little safe bubble. I don't do much fighting. I just like, being an intelligent guy. That's my way of existing on this world. Now listen. The Barbaros. All right? I do little deals here and there with them for things. I need you to take this package down to the Barbaros and then return once it's done. That's it. You don't have to grab anything else. I just need you to get it there to him. Simple as that. Can you do that? Can you find your way to him? I'll give you a hint. They're to the east. Or south, sorry. No, they're to the east.
What
That was the messing up. Not him.
out of character? What was the G? The 4th gang.
4th G. So there's the Barbaros, the Gattusos,
Gattusos.
the Markovs, and
Peshis.
the Peshis.
So it's not Opeshis?
Oh, it's Pesci-wise guys is what they're called. But
Jeez.
he just called them Peshis for short.
Okay.
I imagine this is like a smaller rail or something that he could just lean over.
Yeah.
So just go over and go ahead.
Grab the package. Yeah.
Have-
So I'll...
Yeah, just
Before Lanius came down to the this area, would Saoirse have had time to discuss with us what they talked about?
No, you guys basically just all kind of walked up, and it was just kind of like a meeting, and then you came
Okay.
down.
Okay.
So you guys are you're just kind of chilling.
Okay.
So all right, at this point, you basically just gained education. So I'll give you the full names of all the gangs. There's the Barbaro Ballbusters, the Pesci Wise Guys, the Gattuso family, and the Markov Iron Fists family syndicate.
Hold up. Ballbusters? Okay.
Yeah,
Markov was Iron Fists?
Markov Iron Fist family syndicate. That's the full
Iron
name.
Fist Family Syndicate.
Yeah.
Is there an M-I-F? Okay.
Markov is Markov. If that's what you're asking.
The
as well.
Pesci Wise Guys.
Just Pesci Wise Guys.
The
Pesci-wise
Pesci Wise
guys.
Guys. And then Gattuso's what? Family?
Yeah, just Gattuso family.
Okay, got it. So Saoirse, were you reaching in to take the letter?
Mm-hmm.
Well, as he's reaching in to take the letter, I want to say, hold up, what exactly are the parameters of this deal?
All right, I'll turn and be like, the professor here has graciously given us the opportunity to take this envelope to the Barbaro gang, and in return, he will enchant a piece of our gear.
A piece of all gear. And I want to look at Lanius and I want to say one piece of gear?
One job, one piece of gear. I mean, It's not that. It's literally like a small package. You just go across the town and you hand it off to him, and that's it.
I was simply asking for clarification.
All right. Well, I mean, I mean, it's pretty clear.
Right. Sure thing, lad.
I don't think. Yeah. Okay. Well, just get the job done. Don't screw this up. All right. And then he walks away. He pieces out.
All
Now,
right.
what do you suppose this is? I'm kind of talking with Saoirse as we're leaving.
Honestly, the way that guy handles himself, I don't even want to know. Hey, Ghenghu, remember that word I told you earlier?
Yeah, the forbidden word.
Yeah, well, right now, I'm gonna tell you, that guy's a bitch.
No need to pray.
No need to pray on that one.
Amen, brother.
As we're walking out, I want to. So, Ghenghu is proficient in Arcana. Would that be enough to determine what this book is?
Yeah. Go ahead. Do a Arcana check.
I mean, are you just coming up and showing it to me?
I'm gonna. I mean, well, as we're walking, I'm like, I just wanted to make sure that that was a thing that could be done. So, as we're walking, Ghenghu, out that window, the crazy man, old Professor Bomb, tossed this out. I can't quite tell what it is, but I'm sure with your
Ooh.
experience, you might be able to find something out. And then
Now,
at the same time, I'm gonna flip a coin to him for guidance.
what do we have here? It's a +4 on top.
It's
Uh-huh.
a D4. You roll a
Or a
D4.
D4, that's what I meant. It's not letting me roll anything. Let me refresh.
Yeah. The only reason you don't know what it is called is because you didn't meet the number that I was looking for to know what it was. You at least found something magical.
Yeah.
I got a 17.
All right. That is high enough. So, you look at the book that Rango hands you, and you see that this is inscribed with the spell of binding. So it's for a weapon. Basically any creature that is hit with this weapon when this spell is on it, the ground beneath binds to its feet, slowing its speed by 5 feet until the end of its next turn. This has no effect on creatures that are flying or swimming.
Yeah, so essentially, Rango, this book you enchant a weapon with it, and I believe it summons some sort of tentacles from the ground and pulls them in and holds them down after you hit them. Sounds pretty badass if you ask me. Oh, should I pray on that one? Saoirse? Is that good?
I think you'll find on that one, Ghenghu.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, I see.
So, here you go. Good luck with that one.
I assume that can't be used on an arcane focus. It has to be like on a physical, like hitting weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it like, does it make the weapon magical permanently, or is it?
It's magical permanently, and it's like every hit that you hit with it.
How
If you hit it-
many
if you land a hit-
enchantments can you have on one weapon?
I think as many as you want. I believe.
Bitch.
I think you just
That's
keep
what
stacking.
we like to hear.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, huge.
My
right.
boys.
Would I does Rango know the value of magical items?
Yeah, I would assume he does.
Okay.
This
What's
is a
the
pretty
value of
valuable
this?
piece. This is a pretty valuable piece. I would say market price, it probably goes for about, depending on who you talk to and what their knowledge is of it, somewhere between 250, 350 gold pieces. So not cheap, not crazy expensive, but a solid piece of coin if you decide to sell it.
Say, Rango, where did you find this book again?
Whenever Professor Bomb was enchanting your hammer there, I managed to peer out the window, noticed a stack of books.
You don't suppose there's any more value out there, do you?
The rest of them appeared to be burned to a crisp to me.
Let's not even
Is that
bother.
correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to what
okay.
you saw, yeah. You didn't see anything else worth value.
Well, it seems like this package is fairly urgent, so we better get to it.
Yeah, we may be able to kill two birds here. checking in on our fire assaults.
All right. So you guys make your way back to.
As I'm walking, I pull out a cloth and wipe off any sort of residue that's on me from the fire salts. I'm constantly polishing myself, but now I know what I'm polishing now. I'm just trying to get rid of any evidence that I ever held this stuff.
That I ever did any drugs.
Yes. Wipes nose.
Blows out nose vacuum.
Nose vacuum comes out, I unscrew it, blow through it, pipe cleaner it, put it back, sucks back in. And I assume it's been an hour since we left the inn, right?
Yeah, it's been a little bit of time.
Okay, so I'm no longer influenced by the arcane salts.
Yeah, you're no longer influenced.
Where the fuck are we? I'm trying to remember what this.
We're by the inn.
Just after the inn.
Where's
We
the
gotta
inn?
go right in front
The
of us.
inn's
The inn's here.
This, yeah.
Yeah.
We
So
gotta
you
go
guys
north.
can go north and back down those streets that you saw,
Mhm.
or you could try going this way to the east here. They both link up to the east. You guys just know that off to the east somewhere is where the Barbaros are. You're not really exactly sure where. You
As
probably
we-
have to ask around a little bit.
As we reach this crossroad, I'm gonna turn to the guys and say, fellas, if possible, I'd like to cut through the north and get this message out back to Sala Valley.
All right.
fine by me.
Go to the main hub.
So as you guys get to this point here, you see a little gnome in a pretty, he looks kind of pimped out.
This guy?
Yeah. And you see him, and he's turning this way, and he's walking this way, and you hear him yell into this room over here. And he goes, Denislav, have you seen any activity around here lately? And you hear from the other room, no, there's been nothing out this way. He goes, okay, sounds okay. And then he sees you guys and takes notice of you, and then he's like, okay, just keep an eye out, huh? And then he continues on. He turns back and looks at you guys, and then he continues and he keeps going.
I'm gonna ignore it.
Yep.
All right. So you guys have made it back to the town center.
I say we head toward the building where that murder was yesterday. I have a feeling that that's the same place we need to go.
Let me get
I
this.
agree.
Let me hit
Let's
this
let
post
Rango
office.
get his.
All right. The post office very obviously right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, whenever we were in the inn, I would have written up a letter saying, it seems that.
Yeah. If you don't want to indulge the information to everybody else, I know the letter that you're writing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So.
Okay. All right.
And is
so-
there a fee or anything?
Yeah. So it's you walk in, it's the lady, and she goes, "Oh, sending a message, huh? Where to?"
It'll be to the Golden Circle's headquarters in Sala Valley, Middle Valley.
That's a bit of a ways there. Let me see. And she goes over and she's like, I haven't sent a message that far in a little bit. And she looks in a little pamphlet, or not pamphlet, but like ledger. She's scrolling down. She's like, okay. She goes, all right. That'll be 10 silver pieces, please, sir.
Is that a good deal, or is she fucking me?
That's a good deal.
Okay.
She's not trying to mess with you. She's running a legitimate business here.
Okay.
If it was somewhere shorter, it'd probably be like Copper or something like that. It's just really far.
Yeah. Okay.
She got to feed the ravens.
Pay her up. Give her the
Yeah.
ticket.
And then she grabs it, and you just hear her go like, caw. And then a raven comes and lands in this windowsill right here. And then she hands the letter to it, and she goes, to Middle Valley. And then it just flies away and knows exactly where to go. And it takes the letter off, and it's on its way.
Cool. Appreciate you.
I'm
Head
intrigued
out.
by the bird. And then I keep moving.
Alright.
Do these people look suspicious in any way?
They look like they're probably part of a gang of some kind.
Hmm.
You're not
Interesting.
necessarily sure which one.
Not interested at the moment.
All right. So you guys head off to the
Could
east.
we roll perception to see if they've got any sort of insignia on them?
Yeah, sure. You roll a perception check on 'em.
15.
15. Yeah. So they're high elves. And that's all you can tell is that they are high elves. There's not a mixture. It's just high elves.
What was Gerald? What were the people from the gangs that we've seen already?
So you've seen the Pesci Wise guys, and
Yep.
those are dwarfs. And then that's as far as the gangs that you know
What was
what
Gerald?
they look like would be.
think it was
Gattuso or Gerald.
Gerald, yes.
Oh, was that the guy that took
With the
we
chest.
stole the fire
the
salts
chest?
from?
He was like a regular dude. He was like a human.
Okay.
Damn, I forgot all these damn names. Gerald. I'll write him down that way I don't forget.
Gerald's dead.
Gerald's not dead.
We don't know if Gerald's dead.
We don't
He
know.
might
didn't
be
kill him.
dead.
Scotty thinks
I
Gerald's
have a
dead.
feeling he's dead.
Scotty,
I am under the impression that Gerald has met his fate.
Yeah, Scotty thinks that the shit that was going on in that building that we passed last session was Gerald getting the shit beat out of him.
For
I
showing up
probably
without
agree. And
certain
it's
amount of
probably all our
salt.
fault.
He was.
Hey,
I mean, whenever
chaotic.
whenever me and Scotty talked about it, I was telling him he was like, "Yeah, it's probably our fault," and I was like, "Yeah, but Gerald was a cunt, so."
Chaotic
Is this a
good.
chest I spot?
Oh shit! Do we have to roll perception for that, or is that the? It's moving. It's a mimic. Bail.
Mimic.
I don't even know if that's supposed to be there. I don't think that's supposed
It looks like Gerald's chest.
I mean, it's there though.
It's moving.
Ignore that. That's not a.
Fuck.
That's false. That's false
Wait,
advertising.
that is
I
the
apologize.
chest.
Yeah, it's probably the chest, but it's not supposed to be there.
All right.
All right, we're moving on.
All right.
The fuck is this cat?
All right.
Are
The
these
River
guards
Mall-
still guarding this door?
I haven't moved them. All right.
Oh,
They're
okay.
Not there.
Okay, cool.
They're not there.
Okay.
This guy's not there either. And
All right.
I'm assuming that you guys can see inside here.
Yeah.
All right. This dude.
Are there any sort of insignias or anything anywhere?
No, there's just a whole bunch of blood, and this guy's just straight up dead.
Gotcha.
Oh wow. Okay.
This guy's dead, right?
Yeah, he's straight up just dead. And it
Does he
looks
look
like there's a
familiar?
bit of a skull. No, you don't. You've never seen this individual before in your life.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Well,
There's just
since
blood
this-
everywhere.
Yeah, just blood everywhere.
and there's no individuals
I
here. There's no people. Or anything.
Investigate his body.
Yeah, go ahead.
12.
Yeah. So it looks like that whoever killed him, it wasn't like obviously it wasn't a clean death, but it wasn't even an attempt to be clean. It looks like they pretty much just broke a whole bunch of like fingers and toes and a couple other appendages and things like that, and then finally they just ended him.
No, no, like things left on him or anything.
No, you don't see anything like that. Just the what's left of a crime scene here.
Is this
All right.
does this seem like a business shop? Is this like a shop or what's going on here?
Yeah, it's like a shop. It's like he's like a butcher.
He's a butcher.
Hmm.
Okay.
This
Was there a
poor guy
sign
looks
out
like he
front?
got tortured.
Yeah, it's just butcher. It's
Okay. Okay.
Are these stairs up to like
Rivermarch butcher.
where he sleeps or something?
Yeah.
What's up there?
I'm gonna hang at the bottom of the stairs until I see Saoirse turn the corner at the top, and then I'll.
Alright. So I haven't rendered this out, but I'll just describe the layout for you. So you go upstairs, and there's 3 separate rooms. One room looks like his chambers. It's got it's got a pretty decent sized bed in it, dresser, couple chests. Beyond that, there's like another room, and it's just kind of like a chair and a fireplace. It's sort of kind of like a little nook. And then there's another room that's just kind of like general storage of like stuff that he would need to keep his business going. From what you can see, just looking in.
Can I investigate the chests?
In his bedroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
17.
All right. So in the chest themselves, you find mostly just like clothes and things like that. But there is a note.
What's the note say?
All right. So you grab up the note and you read it. And it basically just says like it's signed by the Barbaro gang, and it basically says like for our protection you have to pay up, and you're behind by so many days and you still haven't paid. This is the last warning.
Okay. All right. I assume the rest is just. I'll check out the storage. Investigate the storage area. See if there's anything useful there.
Yeah.
11.
It's mostly just basic tools, like some nails, like a hammer, and then like a couple like spare parts for like the racks and things like that to hang up meat and stuff.
Okay. All right. I'll come back down. All right. Well, this isn't where the Barbaro gang are, but they certainly were here. And I kind of show him the note. Yeah. Looks like this butcher here had been dealing with them for protection, and he's fallen behind on payments. And as we can see by the blood on the floor, he didn't settle his debt in time. But the Barbaros were here. Doesn't seem like there's anything else.
Enough.
No trace on how to track them or anything.
That's what I was hoping for. Only was able to find the note.
Is there any insignia on the
On what?
letter?
No, it's just like crudely written.
Okay.
Are you outside now?
I'd be outside leaning on the wall.
Yeah, you see guards walking this way.
Like city guards?
Yeah, and they stop, and they see all you guys just chilling around this guy's place of business.
Is the
Hey,
door
Saoirse, you
open or
think
shut?
we let them know?
Saoirse's in the doorway, so they can't see anything.
But the door's okay, so the door's open.
Yeah, and then they continue on their very
Oi!
merry way. Yes. You talking to us?
Yeah. I had a quick question for you.
All right.
We're from out of town, but, you know, it's no surprise that Rivermarch has these families here. We've been sent to deliver something to the Barbaros. Would you happen to know where to find them?
And then one of them looks at you and he's like, he goes, now why would I have any dealings with the Barbaros?
Oh, I don't know. They seem to be.
They're a crime family. They move around. They they do things.
So you're
Right.
telling me there's no central location?
Listen, I might know something. Maybe.
All right. Well, and I just kind of flash my purse. I mean, could a coin or two
I mean, that might work.
enlighten you?
That might work.
All right.
I'll tell you what. Give me we haven't had lunch today. Give us 5 silver pieces for a good hearty meal and some ale. And I'll give you a little bit of a tip.
Can I perform an insight to make sure he's not gonna fuck me over?
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, he seems like he's genuinely.
Okay. All right. What? 1 gold is
10.
5 silver, right? Or one
Yep.
gold is 10 silver.
That's
Yeah.
1 gold.
All right.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna give him a whole gold and be like, here, for maybe more than just a tip, why don't you all have a nice hearty meal for lunch? And I'll give him a full piece of gold.
Oh, okay, that's very generous of you. All right, listen. All right. So, you guys don't seem familiar with the gangs. I'll give you a breakdown of how everything works around here. All right. And so to spare you from a whole exposition thing, he basically gives you a whole layout. It's a crude layout. I didn't put much work into this, but he gives you basically a whole layout of what the city looks like. Just kind of like a rough general map of the city. And then as you see here, the key at the bottom, this will tell you who has what influence where.
Okay.
So as you can see, the Barbaros are all the way as far east as you can get.
And whereabouts are we right now? Are we kind of like,
You guys are like here.
oh, so they have dealings outside their territory? Okay. Cool. All right, then I'll take the crude drawing that he's given us and the info and just. All right, so well, we thank you for your time and hope you feel your bellies well.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate the gold. Safe travels.
You the same?
Stay out of trouble. And he kind of has a little smirk on his face as he says that. And they just walk on by and continue their patrol.
All right, then I'll just huddle everybody around and sort of divulge everything and all right, boys. Well, this guard gave us this map here. It's a bit crude, but shows more of these 4 families that will fucking Professor who? Sorry,
Lanius.
Lanius was describing to us. Seems we have to head a bit more east to get into true Barbaro territory.
Then east we go.
All right.
After you, my friends.
Mhm.
There we go. I can't fit through the door unless everyone gets through.
I turn to Ghenghu. Ghenghu, never change.
Well, it's kind of sad because I'm in a constant state of progression.
He's gonna Cortana on us.
Oh no. That sounds like set up for a rogue AI.
Oh no. God, the Halo 4
what
sucks.
did they call it? Corrupt. Ah, shit.
Uh,
Not corruption.
I know what you're trying to think of. I'm trying to think of it too. It's like decaying. So another word that goes with like decaying. I can't think of what it is though. Like devolving almost.
Rampant. He's gonna go rampant, dude.
Yeah.
Alright. Heading east
Sorry.
to find the Barbaro Ballbusters.
The Barbaro Ballbusters.
What a dumb freaking name.
Yeah.
These
You guys
people are
can
not
thank,
very good.
You guys can thank Kendrick Height for that one.
Shout out Longhorn.
All right. Sorry, I had a drink.
And by the way, I'm insulting the group themselves, not the DM.
Yeah. All right. Boom. All right. So you guys have made it further east. And yeah. Basically, you just see a few big buildings. This is a rooftop. This is not an interior, so this is on the roof of another building. Yeah, and these are just all exteriors.
I'm just gonna keep walking until we, I guess, get some sort of context clues of maybe some people being around or see some members out in the streets. Just gonna kind of wander.
All right. Yeah, you guys catch 3 dudes right here, and this is deep into Barbaro territory, and these are high elves as well. Same as the last guys, and they're just kind of walking around.
Did they stop here?
They're just kind of hanging out for a second, but they're just kind of walking around the city as a whole, or not the city, but the streets here.
Well, it seems like we've hit a fork in the road. Do we go left or do we go right?
Rango, why don't you flip one of your coins?
Well, wait. So you said these look like gang members?
Yeah.
down here? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say if we're looking
You
for the
said-
Barbaros, we may as well go ask one.
Be my guest.
You do the talking.
And then as you get closer, you just hear them kind of talking amongst themselves. And then you hear one of them, the guy over here on the right, and he goes, no. So Reggie, listen, Reggie the other day, this dumbass goes straight up to the god, and he's like, listen, we just knocked some dude out over there, and he tossed us a gold piece. Didn't even know the god. Just turns out, though, it was one of our inside guys. So it worked out perfectly. But what a dumbass. Could have got us all killed. And then they take notice of you guys approaching. And they go, oh. What do we have here?
Evening, gents. Or what time is it? Is it fucking before noon?
It's like midday.
Oh, it's like midday? Okay.
Yeah, it's like noon, 1 o'clock.
Afternoon, gents.
Yeah. Maybe. Who's saying?
Name's Rango.
I've never... You ever heard of Rango? And he looks at the guy to his left, and it's the guy in the middle here. And he looks at you, and then they both just shake their head. I've never heard of a Rango. So that doesn't really do me any good.
Well, I got a job. It's, has something to do with your all's group, your all's folk. I assume
Yeah.
you're Barbaro in these parts.
Yeah, this is Barbaro territory.
And-
Once again, though, I'm asking here. Who wants to know? Well, I get your Rango, but really, who are you? What's your purpose?
And I just point back at Saoirse, who I imagine would.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, this is okay. The leader. All right, boys, we're getting somewhere. The negotiations are going short. All right.
I just
Are we sure that these are like
Barbaro?
people? Yeah. Are
Well,
we
the
sure
thing-
that they are?
Or
Okay.
should I roll insight, or are we sure?
You're pretty positive it's
Okay.
Barbaro.
Okay.
But we don't know if these are the correct like hierarchy of Barbaros that we should hand this off to.
Oh, they're definitely not like high ups. No,
Yeah.
they're like some street goons, basically.
Okay. I'll flash the envelope and
Saoirse, put that away.
all right, well, I'll just kind of like tuck it. Rub, like,
All right, roll a stealth check against this
oh
guy.
Jesus!
Because he's just
All right,
pulled this
does
out.
my
Sleight of
chainmail
hand?
make me fucking? Yeah, can I do sleight of hand instead?
Yeah, do sleight of hand. Do
This
sleight
is
of
a
hand.
sleight
yeah.
of hand moment.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, do sleight of hand. Do sleight of hand.
10.
10.
Yeah.
All right, let me find my encounter with these guys in it.
Oh boy, he's got that. That means he's got it prepped for combat.
I have everybody. I had if for some reason you guys wanted to attack Baumgartlinger, I had that prepped. I pretty much have I have everybody just like prepped and ready to go.
I wouldn't fuck with that guy. That man's insane.
I was,
Yeah, he was a little bit crazy.
I was considering using suggestion on him, but I think it's a wisdom save, and that guy. I guess that could have gone either way. Would he have rolled? Would he have rolled the wisdom save at disadvantage or something?
Sleight of hand is what's that under? I forget.
It's
It's a
Dex.
dex. It's a
Dex.
dex.
All right.
But for
Then
them,
we'll
it'd be
do-
perception probably.
Perception, which is wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What'd you get? A 10?
10.
And he looks at you kind of funny for a second. He's like, what was you reaching in your pocket there for, huh? What was that about? You got something there? And then you see this guy they start flanking you.
Wait, so what's going on?
both sides.
And this woman's just standing in the middle of all of us, like, what
Yeah,
the fuck's going on?
she senses trouble and she's like, "Oh, I'll see you later." About.
Wait,
I'm be like,
Yeah, so they're closing in now. They're like,
All right.
"Who is that? What do you
I'm
got?" there?"
stepping up as well.
so was
Saoirse, feel free to stand behind me.
my idea was I'm pointing to Saoirse for him to show them the letter as
Yeah, but he pulls it out and then puts it right back. Right? Is that what you tried to do?
it was more like I would go to flash and then went and kind of hide it
Yeah,
they
they totally.
like here and just
They definitely saw you pull something out and back in.
okay, all right, and I'll just be like, all right, go fellas, we're not looking for any trouble. Are any of you all familiar with the professor? Fucking his name, help.
Lanius.
That's an
Lanius.
L.
Lanius, sorry, bad note keeper here.
Apparently there's 16 Laniuses out there, so bad DM.
Are you familiar at all with Professor Lanius? He just sent us here to deliver something. I imagine it wouldn't go to you lot.
And they look at each other and they're like, "Who the hell is Lanius?" Listen, I don't deal with the intelligent people, okay? They annoy me. I don't understand them. They're a total mystery. So what? You got what is that? A package?
I have something to deliver to your superior.
See, boy, listen, that's all you had to say. Listen, we can take it for you if you want. We know where they're at. We can get it. We can get it there.
I appreciate that, officer, but I'd feel better handing it myself.
Whoa, officer. Listen here, all right?
How about you guys
don't-
just escort us there? Eh?
What are we, chaperones?
I mean, would you rather point us in their direction?
What I told you, we could take the letter for you. We'll get it there.
All right, then I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Don't worry, bloke. We'll deliver the letter," and I want to roll persuasion on him.
Okay.
Oh dear God. That's a 4.
All right.
4. Should have let Rango do that.
I was kind of shooting for it with the escort us.
And so, you do that, and he looks at you and he goes, "All right, listen, okay, we'll tell you where they are. Listen, you go down that road there, down this way,
This way?
and you come
Or
up
this
here,
way?
this way,
Okay.
and you hang around the front door. Listen, this is our main building right here in this block, okay? You'll go in there, you'll find Joe, and you'll find Vito, probably right next to his side. Okay?
So am I gathering this? My 4 beat them.
He rolled a 2, but he got a +2. But because
Yeah!
but because he got his was like a bonus. I just gave.
The uncharismatic dwarf strikes again. Good night.
All right.
All right, cool.
As they finish explaining that, so I'll just go. See, that's all you had to say, fellas. And then I'm gonna start walking.
All right.
Bye, Ojutai.
Fucking teleports. Does his monk shit. Gets there in one leap.
Jeez,
Man,
man.
I'd have 40 foot of movement.
He's just over there,
At an instant.
just running hardcore. I don't want to worry you guys, but I've been doing stuff in the background, like different roles. They're going pretty good. All right.
Oh, and don't you guys forget about my personality trait. I always have to be in the front of the group.
Right.
So I finished furnituring this, but I need to drag the people in. I did not. So tiny pause for just a moment. You guys can come up with a plan of how you want to present yourself, maybe, or something.
Ghenghu in the front.
That's all that's needed, man.
I say we walk in, say, pleasure to meet you, Joe. Pleasure to meet you, Vito. Which one of y'all do your dealings with Lanius? And then whoever deals with Lanius, we give them the fucking letter and we get the fuck out.
Question.
Yes.
Would what's the guy's name? Gregory, or the first guy that we encountered that we stole the salts from?
Gerald.
Is there any chance that he would recognize us if he saw us? Or is it like brain wiped, like Men in Black shit?
The way I thought suggestion worked is he basically blacked out for when suggestion was active.
So he saw us.
Is that right,
He didn't see us, and his stuff was gone.
Yeah, and so
he just like flashed out of it, and his stuff was gone, and we were gone.
Yeah, he probably walked into the town not knowing, and then he was like, "Here, boss," and then he looked and it was like, "Holy shit, it's all gone!" And then there's no telling.
He's dead. Gerald's dead.
Poor Gerald. So Barbaros are all high elves, correct?
Yes, they're like a high elf family. For the most part, there may be some.
Okay.
May or may not be some other people. Sorry. I meant to put these guys in here, but right before I got on, I had to talk to people at work. Because I foresaw us maybe making it this far.
I'm just gonna be like flicking coins to everyone before we move in here.
Okay.
Rango the Guided.
What's the size of this package? I don't think we've discussed this. Is it
It's
just
like an
letter
envelope.
size? Okay.
It's like an envelope,
Just-
yeah.
Just 8 by 11, you know, the usual.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I wish I would have got these guys in here. I'm sorry about the pause. But I want it done right. I want the show to be done right.
Gonna have to spend the points for the Tascam, brother.
All right. I think we're about ready. Grab you guys. Drag you in. I haven't done lighting for this either. But since we're but I got it all covered. I got plans. All right. Boom, we're here. So you guys can walk in now. Hey, whoa. Who the hell are you? And this guy turns and he's like, hey, hold up there. What the hell do you think you're doing? Do you know who you are? Do you know who we are?
I know who I am. Do you know who you are?
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna pat Ghenghu on the shoulder. Like the second he says that, I'm gonna be like, "Oi, yeah. We're here on business. Got a delivery for the boss."
A delivery, huh?
I step to the side.
I can hand it off to him if you want.
Any
There's no
chance? Any chance we can follow along with you? Or just need to see that it gets in his hands.
And then you hear from back here, and you hear, "It's okay. Go ahead and let him in." And he backs off and he goes, "All right." And so you guys come in, and you see a rather kind of like rough-looking high elf. He looks like he's been in a few scraps. Sitting in a chair behind a desk.
Now
to his right,
we've seen Joe before.
I don't think
Right?
you guys have. No, I don't think you guys have seen
No.
I
him.
don't think so.
No.
We've seen Mo Pesci. That's
Yeah, you see him, Mo
Mo
Pesci.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
My bad.
part of the Pesci gang. Yes,
My bad. Of course.
Mo Pesci.
Wait, was Pesci the one with the alligator or like
No,
no,
that was guards. That was guards.
that was just
Yeah.
the orc guard and the okay.
Yes,
Which one
yeah.
was Pesci?
Pesci was the one that like y'all overheard the conversation with the like they were gonna argument with over guards like about them going to clean something up for him.
Gotcha.
And
So
I'm
we
just
haven't
all
met
right.
him?
No, and I'm just gonna go ahead and indulge this information because I've been hanging on it too long. So another friend came up with the Pesci gang, and so it's all based around the leader being Joe Pesci.
Yeah, I figured that part.
Yeah, and so Mo Pesci is his younger brother. All right. Anyway, so yeah, so the one that was talking was this one sitting behind the desk. He looks kind of like scarred out, like he's seen a couple scraps in his day. And then there's this kind of clean shaven one, real nice looking, looks like a real ladies man.
How old do they look?
The one at the desk probably looks somewhere between like, I'm unfamiliar with like elf years, but like if he was a human, probably in those like mid 40s. This one looks like straight mid 20s, early 30s at best.
Don't elves live to be like 250 or 300?
I think they live infinitely until they do whatever they're supposed to, their life. Like I think they have like a goal in life they have to complete, and then after that they die or something like that.
There's
I
a
think is
ratio.
the technical lore.
Should-
Yeah. I know that Warforgers can technically
live forever.
live forever, yeah. All right. So you guys walk in, he goes,
About 10. Human to elf is 10.
so
About 400 years old.
yeah, 450. And then the other one's 200 years old.
Been around a minute.
Yeah. All right. So you guys walk in. He beckons you forward and he goes, "All right. So, what do you come to see me? What do you want?"
And then I want to kind of like reach back and like hand for the letter. Yeah.
All right. And so you grab the letter, and I'm guessing you hand it off to him.
Yeah.
Well, if we're back here. Oh wait, him to me.
Like, are you handing it like to?
Yeah,
like,
I was
are you
gonna
on
hand the
hand?
envelope to Rango and let him do the talking.
All right. So Rango, proceed.
And then yeah, I'm gonna grab the letter and say, "Got this delivery for you for I suppose one of the two of you from Professor Lanius."
See. Why don't you go ahead and bring it over here then?
Doot, 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 doot.
And so, what do you do with the letter? You just hold it out, or you sit on the desk, or?
I'm just gonna hold it out to him.
All right, you hold it out. This one walks over and grabs the letter out of your hand, and then comes around and hands it to him. And so he takes it and he sits there for a second. He leans back in his chair and he opens it up. And he looks at it and he goes, "Yeah, I figured another one of these was coming. All right. Well, thanks." And he just leaves it at that.
Pleasure doing business with you, fellas.
I say we leave it at that as well.
Is there any sort of receipt we can take to the professor?
What, you want a bill? You want a bill of sale here or something? All right. Hey Vito, why don't you go ahead and write him something up, huh? And this one kind of smirks, and he just grabs like a blank piece of paper, and you see him write real fast something, and he holds up the piece of paper to like give to Rango, and on there it's just scribbled on it, just says "job done."
Sign veto or nothing?
No, it just says "job done."
Oh my god.
Better than
Love it.
nothing. Yeah, I'll take it. Walk away. If they aren't doing more talking, then I'm not prying for.
All right, let's just fast travel back to the professor.
All right.
'Cause I don't think we're unless there's an event along the way.
Yeah, there's one thing I got to do really fast.
Okay. Because I assume that's where we're all heading, right?
I was
Yeah.
thinking like the letter was just gonna be like,
Go
Like,
fuck yourself.
Fuck you.
fuck these guys, kill them so I don't have to fucking deal with them.
Yeah, no. All right. Yeah, we can just fast travel all the way back there. There was something that could have happened, but it did not. All right. So we'll say you guys are back here. Oh, don't close your eyes. Close your eyes. The wrong place. Okay.
Mine's stuck on loading anyways. I can't even see it.
All right, we're back.
What time is it?
College.
I'd say probably it's like you guys just went straight there. It's probably like 3 o'clock.
Hey, Cole, real quick, how did you minimize the roll 20?
It's the 3 lines.
people's-
Oh, 3
Like
lines. You go to
the people at the bottom?
You go to settings and then you scroll down to game settings, chat avatar's name only.
Got it. Awesome. Thank you.
Ah, Lanius is right in here. Perfect.
I see. Back so soon, huh?
Yep.
So, you got the letter delivered?
That's correct.
Do you have any proof?
Yep. Got this shitty slip that Vito signed, job done.
He grabs it and he laughs and he goes, that sounds about right. All right. Well, listen. You guys are okay. I guess you did a job for me. I'm not a liar. I'm a man of my word. So, what are we enchanting here, boys?
Well, I'm gonna turn to the lads and get impressions from everyone.
Saoirse, what do you say? You get a cool hammer like me?
I was thinking that, or I could give him my chainmail. Maybe you can do something with that.
It's not a bad
Maybe
idea.
make me not as noisy.
Shink, shink, shink.
Shink shink. I don't know.
Well, I've already got an enchanted piece of gear, so this is completely up to you guys.
Ojutai?
Oh,
I'm fine
Ojutai
with
just
giving
fights
him
with his
one of your
fist.
things.
He's good.
All I've got is my spear.
Rango? You mind if I give him my armor?
It's not much, but it's honest work, my spear.
You're the one that got us the job.
I walk up to him and start to.
Strip down.
Well, first I guess I'll
Hey,
ask him.
I have a
First
little
I'll
bit of decency, huh?
Yeah, guess I'll ask him. Do you feel like you'd be able to do something with this armor I have?
Yeah, sure. What are you trying to insult me?
No, sir.
Okay.
Just
Well,
inquiring.
what do you want?
Well, honestly, this chainmail's really loud. You think you can do anything that can make it lighter? Maybe where I can sneak around a little easier?
Yeah, I'm sure we could work something up with that. And he goes, "Follow me," and then he walks up the stairs and you guys make it to the second floor. I forgot to grab him. I'll grab him real fast.
I hurl myself to the courtyard. Just kidding.
Spawn
And then
dive.
Ron Perlman's voice comes out, and thus the courier's journey came to an end. All right. All right, there he is. All right. He goes, "All right, follow me." And he leads you down this way.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Not
And
this
he
crazy guy again.
bomb is just in there, just going ham on some stuff. And the Lanius just shakes his head and he goes, "All right, this way." And he comes into this workstation in here and he's like, "Okay." And he goes to grab some books. He's like, well, go ahead and take it off whenever. You got something on underneath, don't you?
Yeah.
Good thing. All right.
Take it off. Give it to him.
Cool. And then we are going to make it fun and interesting, we're going to have him roll to see how, like, it's going to do something, but we just want to see how good of something it's going to do.
All right,
like
you bitch. Roll high.
Do you have like a random chart with a D20?
No,
What the
I this guy's got it. I got him built up too, man.
Mm.
I got all these guys built up.
So is he rolling performance or something?
It's Arcana, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Which I will say, this man does have advantage, or he has quite the
Proficiency.
boost. Yeah, like you got quite the
Unless you
proficiency.
want
That's the
me
word I
to
was looking
make
for.
performance instead of actually enchanting it.
right.
He's just doing it for show.
So you see him working, and then he's casting some spells on it, and he goes, okay. And he looks at you, and he turns around, and he's like, all right, listen, whatever I did, it's not my best work, but it's okay. So basically, whatever, it's basically like you're not wearing chainmail anymore. It's it's like regular armor. So basically, he did enough to make it to where it nullifies the disadvantage for the stealth checks.
All
So
right,
you don't
the
get
AC is the
advantage.
same.
Because all you asked for was a stealth, right? You just
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah.
make it quieter. All right.
That'd be fine.
So that's all he did, sadly. But you no longer have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Sweet. Mark
Cool,
it
understand.
down.
Well, is that it?
Lanius, who around here procures your all's magical equipment, books, items?
Well, Baumgartlinger likes to collect magical things. You could probably, you got some stuff to sell?
Well, I just was curious who who handled your purchasing.
Oh, you mean grab? Oh, I mean this college has been around forever. On the council, that would be Miss. I just gotta start remembering people's names. I have it written down. Professor Satine, the lady that you seen back in the court earlier, talking to Saoirse. Wait, who asked the question? You did. Oh, yeah, she's the only female professor in here at the school. I don't know if you've seen her around.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, well, she's our treasurer, at the moment. But I mean, it's been a collection for many years. As long as Rivermarch has been around, I'm pretty sure this college has been here.
Where's Mrs. Teen's office? I'd like a word with her if possible.
She's around usually. We kind of rotated in and out of classrooms. If you want to be real creepy, our living quarters are upstairs in the 3rd floor. And he kind of smirks.
Well, I'd rather not do that.
Yeah.
It's 3 p.m. Is that where she would be currently?
No, but you could wait. And he starts laughing.
Where would she be currently?
Somewhere in the college, probably on the 1st floor.
All right.
I'd say she was at the expulsion council, so she may still be there.
All right. Well, appreciate the info, Lanius, and pleasure of delivering for you. I'm gonna step out.
All right.
Oh shit.
And so are you guys going back down to the 1st floor?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna go find her.
All right.
And as we're walking, I'm gonna be like, Saoirse, point Professor Satine out if you spot her.
Will do.
And you see, this is who Saoirse came to know as the high. Come on, Ron. Remember
High
this
Elder.
bullshit. There you go, High Elder.
Principal.
Zwilmar?
Wait, is this her?
Zarilomir.
Zrillimir.
This is a man.
That's a man?
Yeah, this is a
All right,
man.
I'll point him out to
Wait
Rango
a
that,
second, hold on.
and just kind of say that he was
No, that is
heading.
not a man.
He was heading the expulsion. He may know.
No, that's a man. That's a dude.
Yeah.
What, this up here?
Talking about this?
No,
I'm
right
talking what I'm pinging right now.
Oh. Yeah, that's not a man.
Yeah, I was gonna say that don't look like no man.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one y'all walked up to him. And he goes, is there something I could do for you? Kind of busy at the moment. I am High Elder Zarilomir of the college.
Pleasure to meet you, Zrilimir. Name's Rango.
Is the-
All right. How are you doing, Rango? Nice to meet you. As I said, I'm not to be rude. I am quite busy at the moment. Is there anything that you fellas need?
Oh, I understand. I was actually looking to do some business with Professor Satine, if you knew where she was. I've not quite met her yet, but I've heard that she handles your all's procurement.
She trying to think. I believe she was teaching a class out near here. In the open area there. Sometimes we perform spells out there.
All right,
That
I'll let you be on your way then, busy man. I appreciate the info.
All right. Thank you. It's one of those awkward things where you say goodbye but you walk the same way for a little bit.
Right.
And then he goes up the stairs, and these two are both not here right now at the moment. All right.
And then is it
And then-
obvious that this is the teacher here?
Yeah, so she's like, all these people are kind of like surrounding right now and listening in, and she's like, so, show me what you've learned. And everybody all at once produces dancing lights. Every single person in the room right here. And then she's like, terrific, great job, everybody. And she's like, okay, I think that's it for today. Tomorrow, we'll learn something new. Dancing lights, second level.
Now with RGB.
Now with RGB.
That's if they get back from Lawrence's.
Yeah.
They might be getting rowdy.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot that's all going on.
Really a hell of a fucking light show.
All right, she's walking down this way, and you guys are kind of crowding the staircase, and she's like, hello there. May I help you?
Yeah, you're Professor Satine, is that correct?
That is correct.
I was told by Lanius that you handle procurement for the college.
I am the treasurer.
Was-
Why?
Well, I've got a book here. I didn't know if you'd be interested in adding it to your collection.
Let me take a look. She looks at it, and she's like, oh. This is a book with an enchantment spell, I see. It is binding? Yes?
That's correct.
Yeah, we have many books on binding, but we could always do with more books. How much were you thinking?
Give me a sec. What are we? 250 to 350?
Yeah.
I would be willing to part with it for 300.
300. That does sound quite reasonable. Now, it is a 7-day process. I have to talk with the council. I was joking. 300 does sound quite fair. Sure. We could always use another spellbook here in the school. And she's like, just a moment, and she walks out, and she's gone for a few minutes. If there's anything you guys would like to discuss for she gets back for any reason.
Is she fucking
You
cheating
know?
us, boys? Is she gonna come back with my goddamn money?
Oh, she didn't take the book.
Oh,
She didn't take the book.
okay.
Yeah. Mhm. She comes back, and she's got like a coin purse, and it's looking real hefty. And she's like, here you are, sir. 300 gold.
And then I'm gonna, do the switcheroo. And then I'm assuming that the second I grab this bag, I know the amount, right?
Yeah.
Surely.
It's 301. She miscounted.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Pleasure doing business with you, Professor Satine. I assume,
Yes.
are you always collecting?
The college is always looking for magical relics and books and tomes and things of that nature.
Duly noted.
If you have any more, I'll take a look at them. Also, I know Baumgartlinger really likes magic stuff. If you have anything, he might take some off your hands.
I'll keep that in mind. I appreciate it.
I'm
he-
just
He kind of runs through our supplies when he runs out of his own.
Well,
Yeah, I've got
so-
2 kilos of things I'll keep in mind.
well,
Oh, that's you can carry a lot of weight there, huh?
I'm
You're
a
a big
boy.
boy.
Ah!
I think we're in love.
all right. Well, I'm gonna say, well, Miss Satine, you may be getting more business from my company soon enough.
Well, that sounds grand.
Golden Circle's supposed to be setting up shop here in Rivermarch soon enough, and it'd be
The Golden Circle.
a pleasure to work hand in hand with the college here.
I've heard of that group before. Yes, it's a like a trading company, right? Some kind.
That's correct.
Oh, there's no one around here like that, but I've heard tales. They're very fair businessmen. You work for them?
That's right. I'm
Oh.
I'm a second dealer of the company.
Oh wow, that's that high. That's
That's right. Damn
Oh,
near
okay.
running the damn near running the show.
oh, that's fantastic. Branicore. And she thinks for a second. She goes, kind of almost not really sarcastically, but kind of sarcastically goes, Branicore could always use more companies here.
I'm assuming I catch that then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as I said, be a pleasure to work hand in hand with the college.
Yes, it would.
Some fair deals.
Alright, well, good day to you, gentlemen.
Good day.
She goes off.
God, a fair businessman, like we didn't just sell them back their own book.
But you know damn well Baumgartlinger grabbed out of their shelves.
Oh God,
He threw it away.
that's so funny, man.
The
That book was,
alternative
that
was
book
that
was
it
literally
ruin-
on their
it ruins in
shelves
the
like
rain.
two. That book
Xbox
was literally on their
achievement.
shelves like 2 weeks ago. Just sold it to him.
Xbox
Oh my
achievement. One
God.
man trashes another one's treasure.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. All right. So where to now, boys? Are we headed back towards the
boys.
the inn?
Yeah.
We've walked the whole length of this town and
3 p.m.
no sign of anything to do. I think our best move is to pick up the salts and get out of this wretched town.
I'm not too opposed. I would like to sweep by the magic shops on our way out of town. Maybe call it a
Make that
night.
happen.
Hit them early in the morning. Where
All
the
right.
fuck is the front door to this place?
It's through here.
Oh.
It's through here.
All right, here.
All right,
Oh,
go to
oh,
third
this
floor,
person.
pick up salts, back at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we always have the cave to go back to.
So
That is true.
take just a pause for a minute, gentlemen.
Yeah. So what's everyone thinking right now? I want a magic item. I want a toy too. And then past that,
I mean, we haven't really made any enemies, which is good. We still have the salts, but we feel like we can maybe get rid of them better and start. So
I think because of my Simic scientist background, I learned that the people that know about salts are in Starlight, right?
Star Mount. Yeah.
Or Starmount. So me carrying all of this, the only thing that I want is to get away from obviously all these mobs that are probably looking for this stuff and go to a place where I know I can drop it safely. I also am kind of conflicted because the kobolds are still running a ruckus through Cabbage Town, and that was our first mission, so I'm emotionally attached to Cabbage Town.
emotional giant, the Iron Giant.
So,
All right.
But
You guys are heading up to the third floor.
yes,
yes.
pick up the salts.
Okay. I have to
Oh,
do one
hell.
more thing.
Wait. So are we wanting to pick up the salt and go now, or do we want to just stay in for the evening to rest at night.
Well, did you want to go check out the magic shops first?
I figured that we could stay in the inn for the night, and then tomorrow morning hit the magic shops and make our way out of town to, I guess, to deal with these fire assaults, we could go to Starmount. Alternatively, I'm not opposed to backtracking to Cabbageville, see how that is, and then, to the cave.
Yeah.
At the end
See,
of
I'm
the
kind
day,
of a
at the end of the day,
Cabbagetown, the salts are still going to be safe in Cabbagetown. So, like,
Yeah, I
either
agree.
way is fine with me.
yeah. Rango needs to get to each major city, which I can't remember. Ryan, did we actually? I can check.
I think you guys know where all the. Are you talking about where certain people are? Is that what you're asking?
I do have. I would have sent a hand to Sumber Hills. So
Yes.
uh,
There's only one
don't-
place that the hand didn't make it.
well, yeah, I was trying to determine which major cities I had sent them to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So yeah, if we went down to Starmount, then I could run by Sumber Hills to check in on that hand.
I still just think it's very funny that was the one hand that didn't make it.
Fucking bullshit.
Hey, we rolled. We rolled. It was fair.
It's fair.
The dice decided.
Talker out Mo and the Barbaro Ballbusters.
Oh,
we
I wish
already checked
Scotty
with
was
the
back.
Barbaro Ballbusters,
That was perfect
bro.
for this segue.
We delivered a letter to him. Tyler's asking for us to talk about the fucking Ballbusters. I told him he missed it.
Uh-huh.
Sadly, I don't know much about the Ballbusters either.
Oh,
Except
you
for they're a
guys-
bunch of Guido high elves.
You guys might get an education.
Sooner or later.
Uh-huh.
I'm
The
sure. I'm
DM
sure.
says menacingly.
I'm sure that we'll become much more acquainted with them once. Yeah, if I feel like we already would have been much more acquainted with them had I already had a hand in the city.
Wait, so are the Peshis, the Markovs, and the Gattuso, they're all in this city as well? Only
Yep.
the city?
Yeah, the Rivermarch is just like, it's basically this one corrupt, like, gang-ridden place. Now, there is a bunch of businesses. You guys have not made it to on that map. There is a, like, business sector where, like, all the trading companies are basically headquartered. You guys have not been there yet.
Sorry.
Barbaro and the Gattuso run that shit.
All right.
Yeah, from what I was hearing, I believe our stash has been found. Lol.
Oh, that didn't.
All right.
Didn't cross my mind.
I believe we're walking into an ambush.
Are we gonna pass up Katie at all on our way upstairs?
Well, that's meta.
yeah.
That's meta. we're just
Yeah,
we're
so
just
on,
Well,
on your way up
in
the
the
second floor. No, you would. She would be around.
We would have seen if Kate
so you
was
see
like,
her.
shaking, like
You see
quivering
her.
with fear.
You see her working.
Right.
You wanna do
Perception or like.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna say I'm flipping my coin here for guidance.
Yep.
$15.
15. Yeah, she looks. Yeah, she definitely doesn't look right. A little bit
Hey,
Hey,
scared.
the ball
Okay.
busters.
Guys, behind me. I'll lead the way.
Hey,
Something
Tyler
doesn't
with
feel
the
right here.
sub, the ball busters.
All right. And so as he says that, so you guys have made it to the second floor at this point?
Oh, was she
Yeah.
on the first floor?
No, you guys, she was on the second
dining,
floor.
Okay.
Yeah, the dining hall's on the second floor. So,
So,
she was...
pause for just a moment.
Uh-huh.
So as Ghenghu says, guys,
behind me. This man comes up the stairs behind you, and he says, "No, gentlemen. I think I'm behind you. Please continue up the stairs."
How tall is this man?
Hey, who the fuck
What's
are
this
you?
guy look like? What's this guy look like?
Yeah.
He's a hooded man. He is not a high elf. He's just like a regular dude, below average height for a man. But he's just a regular guy.
Okay.
So who's
Is he
closest
like
to
holding
him?
any weapons or anything, or is he just
No,
a
he's just
hooded
passive.
guy?
He's just passively sitting there behind you. He's just a hooded dude.
Says who?
Listen, don't do anything stupid. Just go up the stairs.
I think you may be the stupid one right now. Who are you? What the fuck do you want with
4v1,
us?
sir.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna give you one last warning.
Okay.
Just head up the stairs.
I'm gonna look around at the rest of the guys. What are you guys looking like? Are you looking confident, or are you looking like we should head up the stairs?
I'm feeling like I shouldn't be intimidated by this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
Ojutai?
Same. I'm not really feeling scared by him at the moment.
Okay.
4v1.
Can I like perception to see like does this guy have is he armed? Does he look armed? Does he look like he has like any
And you can
fucking
probably
magical
assume he
shit?
has. You could probably assume he has a weapon. He doesn't look magical. He just looks like a guy, hooded.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm just gonna be like, nah, bro. I think we're gonna stay right here for now. You want to head up those stairs?
After you.
I say we try and take this guy outside. Right?
Are you saying this out loud?
No, I'm like I'm saying this to the party right now. Right?
Or handle him right here. I mean, Ghenghu can grapple him.
We'll get fucking kicked out or something maybe.
No, Katie seems concerned. So I feel like if we grapple this weird hooded man, and maybe if we grapple him, then Ghenghu can walk up the stairs with him in his grasp, and maybe we have a little leverage.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna alright, then I'm gonna like look
What
around.
I really want to say to him, I just don't think Saoirse would is, alright, motherfucker, we'll walk up those stairs, kill whoever the fuck's up there, and then turn around and kick your ass.
Yeah.
All right, now translate it to how Saoirse would say it.
Yeah, I don't know how he would say it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
then I'm gonna like take a look
If you don't
around.
back off, sir, this will be a less than peaceful discourse. Momentarily.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, fun. I'll back up, and as I'm backing up, I'm making way for Ghenghu to just plow into this guy.
So
I'm
are we?
standing here, kind of just looking side to side, waiting for someone to give me the nod.
Yeah, and as I'm backing up, I go,
So we're rolling initiative here.
Against
Let's
this one guy.
Yeah.
I suppose, yeah.
Well, do I get the first attack, kind of charging into him?
You know what? Go for it. I'll let you have
All right.
an
all right.
attack on him.
So I guess I'm just gonna try and grapple him. So wouldn't that be like a strength check?
think-
Yeah.
Athletics.
Athletics.
And then he just rolls against you,
DM's
right?
call.
Yeah.
Athletics.
Yes, athletics.
13.
All right.
Surely this smaller than average hooded man is not going to outstrength Ghenghu.
So
I sure hope
Ghenghu
not.
charges at the guy and nearly manages to dodge out of the way, but he doesn't see just how wide Ghenghu is, that 5'9" body. And he just gets caught
Yeah.
by the
That
edge,
girth.
and Ghenghu grabs him up, and you guys go into the wall right here, and you have him pinned up against the wall. All right. So we'll say that is a surprise round. And then
Initiative or
yeah. Let me grab some battle music, and then I have to do
shit.
some stuff really fast.
We rolled very low except for Saoirse. 3, 4, 6, 13.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Hey, we add all of ours together, we hit Ghenghu's.
Where's the link? Where's copy link? I'm an idiot. I'll just do this. This will work. Okay.
Oh, it's going in the chat, right?
Into the sync tube.
Continue with the Oblivion theme. I've chosen Oblivion battle music.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I have to do. So this is gonna get kind of weird for me, but we'll be okay. All right. Run the encounter. Let's see. All right. What was everybody's initiative?
13 for Saoirse.
Yep.
6. 6 for Rango.
6 for Rango.
3.
3 for Ghenghu.
And 4.
4 for Ojutai. All right.
We're popping off.
So we'll start this. Saoirse, you are first.
Okay. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna use a full action now that he's grappled just to talk to him.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna be like, alright, so what's the deal here? You've got some pals up there waiting for us? Why are you trying to lead us up these stairs?
So you're asking for him to reply right now?
Yeah.
All right. He just he
Spits in my
yell-
face.
no, he yells out, "Tony, down here!"
Tony! Oh, hell.
And upon hearing him saying that, you hear like the floor above you just starts rumbling.
Alright, and then it'll be kind of a waste, but I'm gonna use my movement to go into the doorway. And then can I just have like a little like one-liner for a bonus action to
Yeah.
speak? Alright. I'm gonna look to it's Katie on the other end of the table there, right?
Katie's in the kitchen, so she's right here.
Oh
We're
shit,
getting some
okay.
RP
I'm gonna go in
going.
here then.
All
Huh.
right.
Said we're
I'm
getting
gonna go
some
in here and be like,
RP.
Katie, I don't know who threatened you or who these men are upstairs, but I think it's about to get ugly right here. I'd take anyone you can and seek shelter.
And she's
I'm
like,
really sorry for what's about to happen in your inn.
and she just looks at it, she's like, I don't know what y'all did, but y'all should just probably back out of the fight right now. I say you're sorry or something.
It's okay, Katie. We're gonna take care of these bad men.
Okay. And she does not look very sure. And she
That's fair. That's fair. She doesn't even really know us. And then I'll just stay in this doorway.
She doesn't know that we've
I'll-
taken down a bear, kobolds, a gator.
Can I
ol'
just,
enchanted gator.
just for a moment, can I just remind everybody that the bear also took down one of you?
Yeah, I
Hey,
mean,
we don't need to
You
bring
don't
that
have
up.
to. Yeah, you don't have to remind us of that. That's not.
did we? Is there a sync? Is there a sync tube going right now?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Are you not hearing it?
Which link is it? Is it the
The
one?
most recent
Yeah.
sync tube.
It's just some like battle music.
It's in Tells of
I don't see it in the chat.
Tells of Terranthrial chat.
Right. Yeah. The last thing I see is
It's
the.
above my We Live Bitches and below the inventory management.
Okay, I've opened that up and nothing plays. I don't know if it's something on my end or what. It just says no video.
That's weird. I
That's
can resend
alright.
you the link. Let me resend you the link real fast.
Did
Oh,
you get it now?
it just popped up. It just
Yeah,
popped
I
up.
just restarted it, Ryan. Okay.
Okay. So it is now. So that is Saoirse's turn. It is now Rango's turn.
All right. So I am going to, if there are people coming down, I am going to the top. Well, I guess before I do this, I need to know how you're going to handle it. So if I cast magical darkness at the top of the stairs,
Yep.
how are you going to handle their movement?
So like that basically makes it to where they can't see, right?
Yes.
All right. What can they use to see through it? Like, what are the stipulations that allow them to see through it? Is it like it's magic, right? There's something magical.
It is. They can't see through it unless they have magical light to illuminate it,
Yeah. Okay. This
or
is,
devil's sight, I guess.
Yeah. No, that's not a factor. Yeah. I guess he'll just have disadvantage coming down the stairs, and I'll roll like an athletic check with disadvantage. He might trip, but he's coming.
Okay. Then I think instead
Tony.
I'm just gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself,
Okay.
and then I'm going to step to the bottom of the stairs.
All right, and just stand there.
Yep. And then I'm gonna
Alrighty.
say I'll use my bonus action to be like, "Don't fucking come down here," and then that's that.
Okay. It's now this gentleman's turn. And he's gonna try to get out of the grapple, so he's rolling an athletics trick against you, Ghenghu, to try to get out.
Okay.
What did you get?
Which one do I have to roll?
Athletics.
Okay. 15 or 16.
16. So as you're grabbing him and you hear the footsteps, you look away for a moment, and he's just small enough in frame that he manages to somehow just kind of squeeze himself out, and he pops out right here. But I believe that's the only actually that's all he can do this turn. So now it is Ojutai's turn.
All right.
This
yeah,
whole
I'm
time
gonna
you are
see
hearing the
him-
footsteps getting closer and closer to the stairs.
I'm gonna see him get out of the grapple and see Rango trying to cover the stairs, and I'm gonna swing at him with my spear here.
All right, swing away.
Pierce that
21
bitch.
hit.
Oh yeah, 21 hits.
Pierce that bitch.
Be 7 damage.
7 damage. Yeah, you give him a little poke.
And then follow up with the unarmed strike. That one doesn't hit. That's a 1.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you go to punch him and you punch the wall, but you don't do any damage. You just look really stupid.
Damn it.
No, stupid dragon, no.
Ghenghu, it is you.
All right. For a bonus action, I am going to initiate rage because I'm pissed that this guy was able to get out of my
Wiggle
very
out.
firm grasp. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm enraged a little bit. I'm gonna pull out my warhammer and I'm gonna recklessly attack him.
Okay.
Are you spiking him?
What do you mean?
Are you using your bonus
You got
action
your barbs.
Or
My
You'll
barb
deal damage
is
to
a
yourself.
reaction that happens
Yeah.
after I hit.
Yeah.
You do
So-
damage to yourself. It is a
I know.
double-edged
I'm aware.
sword.
I'm aware. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. That 100% hits.
100% hits. Okay. And then I don't have any more fire salts or anything, so my damage is 12
All right.
altogether with my rage.
And then
And then I'm also
D4.
going to All right, give
So
me
1d4 is for you, and one's. So which one's which?
I'm gonna roll the first one for him, second
Yep.
one for me.
I'm ready for the 1-4.
Wait, this is only giving me. All right, hold on 1 second. I gotta adjust this. I'll just roll it for now. I had a custom item for it, but all right. The first one to him is a 4.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
it's
And
happening.
The one to me is a 4.
What?
Ah,
Oh, shit.
at least it's fair, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
You
All
did
right.
16 damage to the motherfucker.
So like, you strike down at him, and as you strike down, you activate the bar part of it, and it like comes all the way. Instead of just staying on the blade, it comes all the way down and wraps around your hands and like cuts him up real good and does 4 points of damage. But upon doing this, it like blood starts leaking out of him, and he is now bloodied. That the bard pushed him over the edge.
Very nice. Very nice.
Not a sexual edge, but
and I
a
believe
death edge.
that is it. I'm
I
gonna
don't
kind of just
believe you.
readjust here. I did attack a little bit.
Hey,
but
we
I'm
don't
gonna be
kink shame here.
standing
He wants
over
barbs. He
here
wants
now.
barbs.
All right, you're moving over there.
Yeah, just slightly.
All right.
He is possibly part of the Barbaro gang.
Oh,
Um.
say such a thing.
So, gentlemen, let me introduce you to Tony, as you know him as a
Oh, hey.
Tony's about to be a big motherfucker, ain't he? Oh god, he's a huge
Yeah.
motherfucker. Oh wait, he's a little.
At the
bit
top
smaller.
of the stairs.
Fuck
The
is
fucking
that?
Piccolo.
You see a
It's Piccolo.
You see a 6'9" solid muscle orc. Like this guy is huge.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
Yeah, it's Piccolo.
He's like 6'9" and he has to like duck to get down, but he's like three fists wide as Ghenghu. Oh, just bustle. So he's a big
He's
man.
bustling. He is bustling.
And he looks down at the scene, and then he just stands there examining it for a second, and he goes, "Well, somebody's gonna have to die today,
Oh.
or it wouldn't be Tony Balls."
Balls.
Tony Balls?
I've got a feeling
see
that
him.
this is the Barbaro gang.
You see him. He holds up a spear, and like in his grasp, and he goes to launch this thing. And when he launches it, it's not aimed at any of you.
Oh shit. Hit me with that sweet AoE, DM.
I already
And it
don't
goes
like
to-
this.
And so he throws it, and it's aimed at this dude right here,
Oh shit.
and nearly misses him. It cuts part of his robe and hits the wall. And he goes, "Need to get that thing recalibrated." A little off balance there. And as a free action, he just looks at him, and the guy's like surprised. He goes, "What?" He goes, "Tony, I did what you said." And he goes, "You didn't get him up the stairs, you worthless shit." And then he, and you see fire come out of his hand, and he rolls the hit with fire, and that also misses, but lights this wall on fire.
Oh
Fuck.
shit.
Oh fuck, Katie's in. Fuck.
And then he has to do something. I forget he has to do this. Oh wait, I might have rolled the wrong character. I don't think he has that spell. Retract everything I just said. That was the wrong character. No fire comes out of his hand.
All
He
right.
does run down the stairs though. It goes after Rango. He has a shield in his hand. And he goes to just bash you with the shield, Rango. And he rolls the hit. Does a 19 hit you?
Yeah.
Alright. So roll a DC 15 for me. Well, I'll just let you know what you have to be. Roll a strength check.
Strength check. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this,
And
this a saving
15. Yeah.
I got a 7.
Okay.
You're
So you
broed.
take 11 points of damage
Okay.
and you get knocked prone.
Okay. He takes 10 points of damage.
Ooh.
Wow.
Armor of Agathis.
Wow. Does it
He-
block incoming damage, or does it just redirect additional?
It blocked 10 of it.
Gotcha.
He looks unfazed.
Alright.
So you only took one
So
point of damage, Cole?
I'm knocked. Yeah, I took 1 point of damage. So I'm knocked to the fucking ground. I'm prone, you said?
Yes.
Conditions. Prone.
Proned.
Saoirse.
I've been rolling 69s
Oh,
all game,
good.
bro.
Okay. Yikers. I'm going to All right. Yeah. All right. This is a mistake, but we're fine. I'm gonna use a bonus action to cast Searing Smite on my Warhammer. Weapon flares white hot intensity. Attack does a 1d6 extra if it hits, and then they have to do the Constitution saving throw on a hit too, and if not, they take fire damage the next hit. And I'll just run at the big boy and swing my Warhammer.
So you said he has to make a Constitution saving throw? Is what
If
you
it
said?
hits,
Okay. So
the
roll-
Warhammer is just induced with power from Searing Smite.
Okay. Go ahead and go for it.
Oh fuck! Okay.
Yeah,
I imagine a 7 doesn't do anything.
Yeah, he doesn't get hit. I'm sorry.
All
to say.
right, so I whiff, and I'm just there next to him. Very nice. I would say I flanked him on his left. All right, so that's all I got.
All right. It is now Rango's turn. And you are prone.
Wait, we're already back to me for real? What?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We went through you four, and then the guy, and then big dude came down at the end. Because technically he was not in the original initiative, so he's got last initiative.
Okay. So I am going to do. If I'm prone, that means that all I can do is stands up and thereby ends the condition. So would standing up be an action, a bonus action?
Yeah, standing up is an action.
Is an action. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to.
Technically, you can spellcast from the ground though.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up, and then, fucking, I'm moving away. So, is he gonna use attack of opportunity or not?
No, he's
Okay.
not attacking opportunity.
Okay, I'm fucking moving to this corner. And
You see
then...
him. You see, just for a second, you walk out of the way of Ghenghu, and he catches his eye of Ghenghu, and he smiles real wide.
Ooh, a challenge.
And then, I'll use my bonus action to hex him. So,
Okay.
flip a coin. Boom.
Hexed.
Yep.
All right. And it is now this dude's turn. And he is going to try to take a full disengage and run the hell out of here, because obviously he's not in good graces with anybody in this room. And so he's gonna he's gone. This dude just straight up dipped. And Ojutai, it is your turn.
And you said he fully disengaged.
Yeah, he
so I don't
fully
go-
disengaged. He sprinted. He full on sprinted and gone out.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll step over in front of this guy and start trying to spirit him.
You block the view of Ghenghu, and his smile fades a little bit. All right, spear him up. Give him a little poke.
11. I'm assuming doesn't hit.
That does not hit, sadly.
I'll spend a key point to be able to do the flurry of blows. So I get 2 unarmed strikes. 10 doesn't hit,
Yes, that is also not hit.
and 13.
Also does not hit.
Oh my
Oh, that was
god.
a wasted flurry of blows. All right.
Oof.
Our rolls are struggling. Ghenghu,
Ghenghu, you're up.
help
Go
us.
ahead.
All right, here we go. All right, well, I see everyone is really slacking here, so I'm going to turn my ass around real quick. And I'm still in rage, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it lasts for several
Yeah,
turns.
let me double check everything that I've got here. All right, well, yeah, I'm just gonna do old
It lasts for a
trusty,
minute.
Well, trusty.
and I'm gonna go up there and attack recklessly.
Yep.
So I'm gonna get right up in his face, pull out my warhammer, do a little downward smack in action.
Always enjoy a little bit of downward smack in action.
Always. Good thing I had advantage because I rolled a nat 1. All right, 19.
That hits.
Okay, for damage, we are looking at a 15.
Oh,
15 damage.
are you doing
And
the
then
thorns?
plus thorns or plus barbs.
Yeah.
2 to him,
Okay.
4 to me.
Oof.
Oof.
It's all good. It's okay. It's okay. I got 39 hit points. We're good. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to use Frenzy Attack to do a
Huh?
single melee attack again.
Go for it.
And this one doesn't have advantage, so I'm just going to roll normally. Oh, it was on a 17, but a 12 to hit.
That does not hit, sadly.
Okay. So yeah, my second swing, just a miss, miscalibrated.
Alright.
What'd you say the 17 hit? What was the one that hit?
A
I
19.
believe
19?
19
Yeah.
hit.
So somewhere between a 13 and 19.
I assume it's like a 15,
Yeah.
something like that. But yeah, that's it. And then I'm gonna try and stand as close up in this dude's face so that he can target me and not my friends. Like I
Okay.
want to prove a point for him to target me.
And he starts smiling.
So
I smile back at him.
he
Super robotic.
yeah. And to try to wipe that smile off your face, he's gonna bash you with the shield.
Okay.
And a 26 hits.
I assume in 26 hits. Yeah.
All right, roll a strength check for me.
Saving throw.
Yes.
Wow, nat 1, 5.
Oh, fuck me.
All right. So, so you take 10 damage first off.
Okay.
So we'll mark that.
Wait. I could use inspiration, can I?
If you want to use it for that saving throw.
Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah, do it.
All right, let me add this 10 back real
Nice.
quick. And I'm going to use my inspiration to, what is it,
The,
reroll?
the 10 damage just happens no
Or
matter
does
what.
it add a roll to it? How does inspiration work? I forget.
You roll.
It's
you get to roll. It's like
advantage.
have an advantage. So you roll it like
Okay.
another d20 basically. So
Yeah,
we'll
I'm
keep
just
that
gonna-
one, and then you
So
just roll another one.
5 and then 19.
All right. So you don't get knocked prone. You still take 10 damage though.
Oh, fantastic.
So you're standing. And as a bonus action, he's gonna look at you, and he's gonna say, "What's wrong, bot boy? Creator Daddy doesn't love you anymore." And he's trying to intimidate you.
Oh, he's really trying to spice up my rage, ain't he?
Yeah. Oh, go ahead, roll.
Wisdom
for
save?
what?
Is it a wisdom save?
Yeah, because he's intimidating you.
Shit, okay. 12.
All right. Unfortunately for you, that one really, 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 really hit home. And this
Fucking
man-
nat 20.
This man rolled a nat 20 on that intimidation.
Oof.
So
I
you're
feel like
you're
this-
me-
I feel like this
Go
is
ahead.
that scene from Hot Rod where they're in the basement. And he's like, I have a hormone disorder.
So I'm trying to think about because that's really intimidating. I think you'll have to take like probably a disengage or something. You probably have to try to leave.
I probably just like stumble backwards.
Yeah, and you
And then-
start walking out of the fight.
Yeah, maybe like disadvantage next turn or something.
Yeah.
It's up to your discretion, whatever we want to do.
Yeah, we'll say disadvantage on the
Oh,
next attack roll.
You rolled like a 26 or whatever to hit. You had advantage on me from doing a reckless attack, so it doesn't really. You would have hit regardless.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I could have here. Do you want to see if I roll a critical?
no.
I
mean,
he doesn't. He doesn't
mean,
roll a critical.
Just to be fair, yeah, you should, but
He doesn't roll a critical.
okay.
All right. Saoirse,
All right.
you see Ghenghu more like broken. Soul,
More
whatever
broken.
soul is in there is just gone.
Yeah. I think so Searing Smite's a concentration for a minute, so it's still active on the Warhammer. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and Try to swing at him
again.
again. Please, good golly. 17?
17 hits.
All right.
Hey.
So that is
Boom.
10. 10 from the hammer.
Yep.
And then a d6 for the fire.
Wait, doesn't he have to do a saving throw?
Yeah, well, he takes the additional fire damage just from the warhammer being like, lit up with, like elemental energy or whatever. So, so that is 14 damage, 4 of it being fire damage. I don't know if he's got any.
Okay, and he takes half if he passes the Constitution saving throw.
No, on a failed. Let me pull that up.
So he takes 14 no matter what, right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so I'll go ahead
And
mark that
then
down.
at the start, so he doesn't do a save right now. At the start of each of its turn until the spell ends, he makes a Constitution save of a DC 13, and on a failed save, he like ticks for another D6 fire. But on a successful save, the spell itself just ends.
Okay, and so you won't have it anymore.
Is
Yeah.
it concentration? for
Or
a
he can
certain
take
period
an
of time?
action
It's
to put it out, right?
Constitution.
I mean-
If the target or creature within 5 feet uses an action to put out the flames, or some other effect douses the flames, the spell ends. So he can either take the save to keep his action, or use a full action to douse the flames. But he is basically on fire right now.
So you don't
Okay.
have to concentrate on it; it's just forever.
It's
until-
a concentration, so I just have to
Okay.
not cast another concentration spell, right?
Yeah.
I have to have that one
If-
up. Yeah.
If you
And
get
then I
hit-
think there's like a fortitude. Like, what is it? Is it like
if you get hit for like either 10 or if they hit you for more than 10, whatever
Yeah,
that
I
number
think-
is, you have to make a con save.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right.
Rango, it is you, sir. You
Guess
are back on your feet, I believe.
Guess
You already
what we're
know what he's about to
fucking
do.
doing, baby.
Blasting,
Guess what we're fucking doing?
blasting.
We're blasting.
The quintessential blast.
Does the
14?
hex affect everybody else's attacks, by the way? Because I think
No.
we. Okay,
No.
just you.
Uh,
only
just
his.
dexterous.
All right. Yeah, 14 does not hit, sadly. Wah, wah.
Sag. Okay. It misses.
All right, and that is your turn.
It's 15, boys.
Would you like to intimidate him as a bonus action, or say anything to him, or do anything?
Hey, yo, Tony.
Hey, Tony, you a bitch.
your balls are as big as.
I wasn't even trying to hit you. My boys are gonna fuck you up for me. You a bitch.
And this is a wisdom, right? Saving throw for intimidation.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, let me roll. Let's see what I got. I got a 19 on that shit.
Ooh, bitch.
All right. But he's pissed at you,
Oh, no.
so he might do something stupid now.
Oh, no.
You called Tony Balls a bitch that cannot stand.
Hey, Tony, you bald.
And then I'm gonna use my movement to get the fuck over here. Where I can. He's still in my line of sight back here. So, yeah.
Hey y'all, how's that battle going in there? Doing okay?
Katie.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, thumbs up.
The one dude is no longer with us. He ran off. So it's Ojutai's turn.
All right.
Hey,
gonna go with
do we
the
know which direction he
spear
ran
and
out?
punch.
Did he just go to the street and out?
Yeah, he basically just ran out of it.
Okay.
He's left.
Okay.
All right.
went-
so
I got so
spear him,
much like stuff to tell you after the session. That is not
That-
hit, sadly.
doesn't hit and punch. Hey, I actually hit with something. 18.
Yeah, that hits.
A measly 3 damage.
Hey, damage is damage.
I feel like Ojutai just comes in there with bitch slap hands.
Yeah. He hasn't mastered his martial technique yet. When he comes up and he flicks him on the ear.
Bing.
Ow!
Take that, Piccolo.
Or sorry, ow.
Oh.
Ghenghu, you're up.
All right, you know what we doing. We're coming in. He really hurt my feelings last time, so I'm coming in with a reckless downward smash.
So is this like double? Wait,
Wait, so are
So
we
it'll
we
be
doing
normal,
disadvantage
right?
on
you
my
did
attack?
disadvantage, so it's a normal attack, I think.
So it's a
if you
normal
use-
attack.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 to hit.
that does
Damn.
not hit.
All right, so I'm gonna use a bonus action to do additional attack.
Yeah, this one's not disadvantage.
This one's not disadvantage. Okay.
It's only that first one.
And this one is an 8 to hit. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Ah.
You're still a
since I-
little shaken up.
And since I didn't hit, I can't use barbs.
Yeah.
All right. Turn's
You can
done.
use them on yourself.
Do what?
So you can use them on yourself if you're not feeling enough right now.
I'm good.
All right.
I am good.
It's his turn. He saw Rango run to that room. He's gonna take an opportunity attack from everybody. So he gets right here right now, but he's not done moving. But everybody can go at him.
So we just rolled
Oh,
a hit
was
with our
good.
weapons.
It was
Yes.
good. Possibly.
Fuck,
Dear
11 to
God.
hit.
He's gonna
21 to hit.
That hits.
Nat 20.
That
Yes! Let's go!
Crit.
Kill the fucker before he gets to me.
In his blinding
I did
rage.
8 damage.
He rolled a 4?
8 damage.
I did, but it doesn't get the modifier, or it does?
I
Yeah, you
think
get
it
the
does because he's
modifier on
he's
these.
still on fire or whatever. Yeah.
And he. Also, we need a roll for the tick
Yeah, since
Yeah,
he's.
that's it.
and the DC save.
Yeah.
So like when I roll for the opportunity attack damage, it's just the 1d8 and the +3 still applies, right? On an
Yes.
opportunity attack. Okay,
Yeah.
then 8
You
damage.
still get your modifier.
Actually, he needs to take the damage, and then you're reapplying it here anyways, so it's not like he needs to roll the DC. The burn.
Yeah, because you hit him again. So it
Like
doesn't
even if he
matter.
did put it out, you're reapplying it now. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seriously,
but
like,
he could take more.
Spell goes away
yeah,
but
to
it-
avoid the first tick. I see.
But he could tick for more damage, so he should roll it.
It also consumes his action
Alright.
to put it out.
Because if he fails it, it'll do another 1d6, and then on this hit, I'm doing another 1d6 with the Searing Smite again, right?
Is the con save and his action, or is that like a thing?
No,
he
it's
does?
a thing that
it's just a condition at the beginning of his turn
Okay.
because he's on fire.
Yeah. No, he didn't even think about it. This dude's a brute. He said, "Fuck that. Fuck the fire." He's going after the man that hurt his feelings.
The king.
So
So
whatever
fragile.
damage is the damage, man. So what are we doing to him
So he has to roll the Constitution save.
again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh well, what did he get?
He didn't-
Did you already roll?
Oh, for the new one, like the new Constitution save.
The initial one.
You should have done one at the beginning of the turn.
Did you
Oh,
roll
right.
the
Yeah,
initial
he
one?
did. I didn't roll the initial one, no. But we can count
Okay.
that one, and I'll just roll it if you want me to.
What was it?
A 1.
Oh, fantastic.
Would you like
Okay.
would you like that to apply?
I would love that to apply.
Okay.
All right, so that's 1d6 for the tick. So that's just 2 fire damage from his
So 10
his
total.
turn. And then I do another d6 because I'm hitting with the
Okay.
Warhammer, right?
Yeah. Look at the cleric coming with the big damage.
That's just
Oh,
one. That's
The
just one.
big damage.
So,
Damage.
So in
11.
total, with just the opportunity attack and the Searing Smite, leveled out 13. Or wait, no, that's not right. 11. 11.
yeah.
11. Yeah, 11.
All right.
And then 8 from Ojutai.
So- So from this damage, you can tell finally some blood leaks out of his muscly skin. Not a lot,
God damn it.
but he's leaking. And he's gonna continue with the rest of his turn
Of course he is.
and sprint all the way here. And he's bashing with the shield.
Shield bash.
Wait, so does all this guy have is a shield?
He threw a spear. That was
Yeah, he
his
threw his
weapon.
spear.
Oh, well, you said you took all that back, so I was like...
No.
confused.
The magic.
Okay,
I was on the wrong dude. I was still on the other guy.
okay.
Oh,
Have you guys seen that video of the Renaissance Fair where the guy's like, "Tell me how the grass tastes, little man," and he bashes him with a shield? That's
I don't
all
think
I'm
I
seeing
have,
right
but-
now.
That's hilarious.
I don't like imagining
funny.
that's what's happening in Rango right now. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, it hits. And how much damage do I take?
you go unconscious.
Oh,
He rolled a
rolled-
crit. He rolled a crit,
uh-huh.
and
For-
he maxed out on
yeah,
his D4.
okay.
He rolled on his dice. He maxed out.
Uh-huh.
You take 28 damage.
Yeah,
Holy.
I'm in there.
Wait, is your
That's-
armor of Agathis gone? Does it only have one
Yeah,
use?
yeah. I did my 10
Yeah, he
damage to him.
cast Dex.
Alright, boys, I'm grounded. I'm fucking out.
Oh,
I'm out.
fuck.
this game.
Holy fuck.
all right.
It's okay, I'll handle it.
Yeah,
Don't
we'll
worry.
be all right. We'll be all right.
It's okay, I'll handle it.
Oh no.
Man, I was
Go
supposed to be the
sleepy.
tank. Fuck.
Hey, and then standing over your unconscious, like brutalized body, he looks at you and goes, "Teach you to call Tony Balls a bitch." And then he turns back to the door. Who wants some more? And now it is Saoirse's turn.
All right, I am going to. I'm gonna just go.
You hear Katie screaming.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Bless me, Moradin. I want more. And I run, and I'm gonna do like a slide, kind of like not a knee slide, but kind of like a
Yeah.
baseball slide in, and just fucking. I'm gonna cast inflict wounds and fucking with my hand slam his nuts. Right? As I'm going. Please hit. Please
If you're on
hit.
that 20, he goes
Inflict
prone or
wounds.
something.
Come on. Oh, please, God. 16. 16.
Let me look. That hits.
Oh my God. Here we go. Fantastic. All right. So here we go. 410 necrotic, boys.
Oh my god.
Fucking 30. I just
30.
took Tony's balls off.
They decay
I
away.
just made Tony Balls a eunuch. Fuck you, Tony.
I didn't know that much damage was fucking possible from
I
you.
cast it at second level.
There's
It's,
there's not gonna be a Tony Jr.
Oh fuck.
Alright.
Fucking god.
So wait, hold on. So let's back up. So you do 30 damage. Does he still take any extra damage, or is that on his turn for the other stuff? Or does that get rid of it? Is that a concentration spell? What is that?
Oh, true.
So
It's instantaneous.
so it's not concentration.
It's not concentration. No,
So
it's a
that
full
spell's still in
action.
effect. So
Yeah, but
it's-
I didn't hit him with the hammer. I
So it's-
cast Searing Smite
yeah.
on the hammer, so it's just the spell
until
damage.
his turn. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Firmly grasped him.
It's just
Oh my god. All right. So you hear the most gut wrenching scream that you should not hear from a man this large. And
fucking necrotic damage on his nuts.
it's so brutal that this guy like over here doesn't even, he's not looking. This guy right here, but he just starts vomiting on the table. He can feel it. It like the pain transcends like the dimensions.
I hope he doesn't. I hope Tony doesn't vomit because I'm like between his fucking legs right now.
He like right now he's still alive, but like inside his brain he lost all will to live. Nothing matters anymore. Rango, death saving throw.
All right.
Just don't roll a 1, Chief.
Right. Where are we? Here, it's just a D20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Oh my God!
You go
Is
go
it-
straight back up though
Right.
with 1. You get straight back
Yep.
up with 1 HP.
Oh,
That's
fuck yes. Fuck yes.
So-
How do I do this?
Rango.
Healing.
Rango stands
1.
back up, barely able to stand up, completely like ribs are broken, and he looks up to see Tony Balls like just like
Clenching
the
his
grossest
nuts.
image. Yeah, it's just disintegrated between the legs there, gone. Ojutai, it is your turn.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go right up in
shit.
front of him. I just want to see if I can do this without hitting Saoirse there. I'm gonna use my Fist of Unbroken Air.
Uh-huh.
That's punch that does up to 3d10 bludgeoning damage, and it can be in a distance. Or
Okay.
am I gonna be able to do that? You know,
Yeah, dude. Like, so I'm just
not
imagining
hit
right now,
Saoirse?
Saoirse like fully like disintegrates this dude's
We're on
nuts,
good terms with
and
Joe
then you
right
come
now.
and reach around like so. Saoirse crouches and you come up above to smack this dude.
Yeah, I did the baseball slide, so if
Yeah.
anything, I'm kind of like down on my
Yeah, you're-
side.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you're full range of attack here.
Yeah, I'll do the attack. So he has to make a strength save.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's like his highest stat.
Yeah, I'm expecting him to make
What's he got to beat?
a 12.
Yeah, he beats it.
Yeah. but I still rolled a 3d10, and he just takes half damage. 7.
Okay.
That is horrible.
So he doesn't like
Uh,
you don't have to roll to hit. It's just a thing that happens.
No, it's not a roll to hit, but since he made the save, he takes half damage.
Okay, cool.
You rolled a 7 and
And-
3d10.
Oh yikes!
Yeah, that was terrible.
Oof,
There's
that
2
was
3s
terrible.
and a 1.
Still
You
make
hit
up
him,
for the
and
30.
it does a solid, significant amount of damage for his HP right now. But he's solely focused on the crotch region right now. He brushes whatever you
And
just
then,
did off.
For bonus action, I can still do the unarmed strike, so I'll try
Yeah.
to punch him after that. Yeah, that's another one.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah. This time you go to punch and you like Saoirse's getting back up and you punch Saoirse in the back of the head.
Sorry, sir.
So roll damage and then Saoirse take half.
Okay.
Okay, it's only 4 damage. So
All right, not
two-
bad.
So Saoirse's like did the ultimate strike and his payment just gets
Just
walloped.
like don't even
Fucking
see it.
decked.
Just oh
Yeah.
god.
Sorry.
Go, I'm sliding here. I'm sliding here.
All right, Ghenghu, it is your turn.
All right. It
Dude,
doesn't look
everybody's
like
trying to
there's
get in
much.
this doorway. to
Yeah, there's
fucking-
not much room for me to get over there because I'm pretty wide as fuck. Hmm. So
Hey,
you're
this could be your chance
underneath
to
his
intimidate.
legs.
Yeah.
Ojutai, are you like backed off of him? Or are you still like on top of him? Or
I'm close enough to punch him.
all right. So the closest I could probably get is here, and I could. I mean, I could do a downward smack, but if I
Yeah.
miss, I'm hitting good old Saoirse over there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're attacking recklessly. We're doing a little downward
Trust.
smackaroo.
I trust.
Downward smack away.
All right. We got a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And we're gonna hit for 9.
He is demoralized. He's got nothing left to live for. He's completely down and out, but he's still clinging on
Oh my
to
god.
his image of Tony Balls. That's the only thing that's keeping him up.
Until
Yeah, he's gonna fail that save and take a little tick.
wait.
Nope, not
As a
either.
bonus action, I'm gonna
Yes.
attack.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna attack again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you were gonna use the barbs.
Well,
Eh.
I am, but 9 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right, whatever. And then I'm gonna use Barbs. On
Yeah.
him. And I'm gonna hit him for 2, and I get hit for 1.
All right. He is yeah, he's basically dead but standing. He's a
That's
dead man
crazy.
standing.
It's crazy.
Dead man walking.
And it's his turn.
Make
Dead
that-
man walking. I don't know if you guys have ever seen The Green Mile. Dead man
Yeah.
walking here. Dead man,
Dead man
walking.
walking. He's got to make the save. If he doesn't, he's gonna take the fire damage.
All
And
right.
may fucking tick him to death.
So he has to make a Constitution save.
Constitution save of DC 13.
You see him. He looks at you with the most sorrow-filled eyes, and then the eyes just pop away and flames engulf his face. How do you want him to go out, man?
Oh
you,
fuck.
You've basically done it to him. How's he
Alright, wait.
leaving this world?
Yeah, so he's taking the nut shot. A little punch from Ojutai. Well, no, that was to me. So I guess yeah, exactly. So like in my like daze from Ojutai, I'm gonna be like, oh fuck, and then look up, and he's just looking down at me, still holding his fucking nuts, and then yeah, the fire damage will tick, and I like the way you said it. His eyes just start to engulf and just out, and it'll fall over,
Yeah, and he
heel right over.
goes dead, and we can now exit initiative. And the music faded out at the perfect moment. That was perfect.
It did.
Nice.
That was-
All right, so
that
he
was pretty
falls on
solid.
top of Saoirse. I just grab him on his back and throw him off of Saoirse.
Yeah. So he falls back this way, and Katie's terrified. She's all the way back in this room, fucking cowering.
Rango, you alright?
I fucking I'm like climbing myself up into this chair. And I'm like, oh fuck.
I'm gonna stand up and start to douse or try to fucking hit the wall. I imagine the flames have just
Well,
been
that
going
didn't
for.
happen.
Oh, that's right. You're right. You're right. It didn't. Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna stand up and chuckle a bit as I step over this man, and then I'm gonna come over here. We'll give our boy a little cure wounds here. Cast
Wait,
first. What?
Rango, you still got that note? What did it say? Job is done.
I don't know. Did I give that to? I would have given that. Right?
Yeah, you handed it to him. Yeah, sadly.
Damn.
All right.
Just want to
Right.
leave it on
Sadly.
top of the body.
I'm gonna give all cure wounds at first level a cast for our boy here.
Wait, do we still have healing potions?
I'm sure, but I'm just gonna try to get him a little more stable.
Okay.
9 healing to Rango.
All
All
right.
right. Do you hit your anvil to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Anytime.
What
Hey,
happened to Tony's balls?
you see that fucking nut tap?
I didn't.
Oh,
Right. I missed that turn.
yeah,
right?
you were dead. You were
Yeah.
dead.
What-
Yeah. Oh, you were
What
unconscious,
happened to
right?
Tony's balls?
I just.
They're no more.
Yeah.
All right. So as all this is going down, you hear. So like as all this is going down, from behind you, you see a chest come flying down the stairs, and along with it, three guys fall down the stairs with it. And
For
they're
darkness.
they're more. No, that wasn't a thing. They just rolled. They were trying to roll stealth to sneak out with the chest, and they rolled a
Oh
1.
shit! Oh my god.
So they all come flying down the stairs with this chest. They're also Barbaro gang members. And they look up and they see you guys standing over Tony Balls without Balls' body.
Tony balls without balls. Yeah.
And they're just standing there looking at you guys. And like they're completely stunned and shocked.
You said they had the chest?
Yeah, it's like it's here, let me grab like a chest real fast. I'll make it proper. I'll find one.
Okay. Well, as I see these people, I'm gonna slightly move to the left to block this other doorway because the other one's pretty full already. But
Yeah.
my wide ass is gonna stop the stairwell so they can't really go downstairs or go out any doors.
All right. Yeah, the chest is there. They fell in front of them and they're like behind it.
Is
And
it
right now
still
they look-
closed.
Yeah, they haven't opened it.
Okay.
They look petrified
All right.
right now,
I
and they're not
don't wanna-
like looking to fight at the moment.
I don't want to mess with anything here, but my phone is sitting at like 5% from having to run this
Okay,
through that.
we can pause it
we
here. We can
possibly wrap
resume.
up and pick this up next time.
Yeah, we can resume with this situation. These 3 men
Yep.
fell down the stairs.
I'm gonna end this with Ghenghu just propping his leg on top of the chest and like kind of Captain Morganing it.
Yeah, as they're getting up, they're like looking up at him doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, and that's tonight's session.
Nice.
That
Cool.
So there was like a gazillion ways tonight could have gone, and that I honestly did not see that one. That was the one thing I didn't see going.
What?
It only happened because I left the salts back at the inn.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of the guy, the peek behind the screen, the guy that originally was behind you guys at the stairs. He's been following you since you guys got out of bed, and
I
I've
think
been
I
rolling
noticed
for
him
him.
at one point.
Yeah, but I've been rolling
Yeah, we
stealth
saw
checks for
on
him.
Yeah.
Because you guys never went like act. I was gonna let you guys see if you guys like actually picked him up and you could have rolled perception, but never ever asked. So I was going off your passive perception. This guy rolled. He didn't roll a single roll less than 16. He rolled about 5 nat 20s
Oh my
on stealth
god.
checks. And so I
was
was
gonna
waiting for
say-
him to get caught. But this dude had like the most ridiculous rolls of his life. To like, he's the greatest spy of all time.
Until he was shamed by Tony Balls, no balls.
Yeah.
Wait, so did he follow us into the inn?
So I don't know if you guys noticed, but he was actually chilling like right here when you guys came down for breakfast. somehow, some way, you guys can be left up with how. Basically, the knowledge that you can gather from this is that somehow, some way, this guy had a suspicion that you had the salts. And so he decided to follow you. And then when you guys went towards the college the second time to return the envelope, he took that as an opportunity to go up into the room. And like I said, they couldn't get it open, but they figured that they would canvass the room, so they called in backup, and then that was you guys just walked in at the wrong moment. He was kind of like the lookout, which I had him roll another stealth check for you guys approaching, and he rolled another nat 20. So you guys could have avoided this whole altercation if you guys would have caught him outside the thing.
Yeah, but then Tony No Nuts wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's
Tony
a big. That was he's a challenge rating 5. Tony Balls.
Well, dude, yeah, he was doing 10 damage with his freaking shield.
He did 28 to Cole in one hit.
Yeah,
Golly.
basically one shot me. I was missing 1 HP, so
Yeah.
holy
Yeah,
fuck, bro.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's a big deal, like story wise with the city, because that's like how I had the family set up. I won't give you too much detail, but he's not a small member
Of Barbaro?
Yeah, that's a big deal.
We've got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, remember that whole thing when we were like discussing what to do next?
No.
And I'm like, we haven't really made any enemies in this town. Well,
Rango's about to use this for some leverage in town. You got it. Barbaro is only one of the gangs.
Yes, that's true. Oh my god, yeah, dude. So that was fantastic. I'm trying to think of what else. There's a lot of like dialogue that happened today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of enchanting. I mean, it was
yes.
good because it progressed everything further without just meaningless action.
Yeah.
So the mechanism's always going to be a thing you guys can do if you ever feel like it. That's a thing. So to give you a grasp of like what you could have got for weapons, there's 175 different spells that could have been gotten. For armor, there's 201, and for trinkets, there's 127.
So
Wow.
you're rolling.
I'm rolling a random number generator. So he sticks it in, and it was like a random.
It's truly like a randomized, or it's like the
Yes.
mystery box from zombies.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of helps that the tank got barbs, which hurts you as well. I mean,
Yeah, true.
I have
kind
enough
of
health
cool.
to spare.
So like I just did the random number generator, and if one of you guys had an item coming out, it would be, let's say it's like, who's got like a sword or something? A dagger. Cole's got a dagger. It'd have been Cole's dagger of strings. The bearer may spend an action to permanently animate this weapon. Use the flying sword stat block from the monster manual. Also, the weapon retains any other magical properties. Once the animated weapon is reduced to 0 HP or unattuned, the weapon shatters like glass. So if he would have done that, he would have had basically a minion, like a full-fledged like NPC dagger
that dies whenever you use it.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It's kind of like the Cole, what was it? The Oogly Boogly cane.
Oh yeah.
Where
yeah.
it's a cane that turns into a sword one time.
Yeah.
And then it's a sword forever.
There's some really, really good ones on here.
Cool. We'll have to keep that in mind.
Um,
The mystery box of Rivermarch.
Yeah, but we got to get back here. Is the thing without dying or getting hunted down.
Key information here. We didn't happen to hit level 4, did we?
I don't. Dude, Tony Ball's a big dude. I was thinking about it. Well, I'll decide by next session.
Okay.
Because you guys have been leveling up really quickly. I wasn't planning that whole engagement was like not in my mind at all. That's just how things played out. Because like you guys could have had a conversation with him, but you guys chose to fight, which I respect.
I ain't scared.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Tony Ball is no balls now.
Hell yeah.
Around town, that's his legend will be soiled.
Yeah. Those four, they took off Tony's balls.
It'll
Yeah.
Hey, don't fuck with those four. You remember what happened to Tony No Balls?
Yeah,
Say a
steer
little
clear of those.
little bless up to Moradin there, you know.
We're the real Barbaro ball busters.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. All
Oh,
right.
yeah, that was good.
Sweet
yeah.
man, sweet. So we're not doing this Wednesday, right? I'd planned around not doing this Wednesday. Are we just
Yeah.
gonna go
Same.
Yeah.
full week until next Wednesday?
Yeah, I have to. My schedule is kind of messed up at work. I have to talk with my boss. We're going through a whole restructure, and a couple people left, so I got stuck covering later shifts. So I got to talk with. Like right now, I'm set on Thursdays and Wednesdays, getting off at 8 o'clock. Which is like super late. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get one of those days switched around, where I can
Okay.
have a shorter day.
Real
Yeah,
quick,
So I'll
just
see
let
how
us
that
know. We
goes.
got a whole week to figure it.
I'm doing
Yeah.
a big favor tomorrow. I decided tomorrow's normally my off day, and they needed somebody to come in and cover a shift because one of our guys had a kid. So I'm doing a 9-hour shift tomorrow. It's all overtime, but I'm gonna leverage that.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna leverage that big time.
But yeah, I'm
Nice.
available any day of the week.
Okay.
The weekends are obviously worse for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think
same.
anybody can really weekends
Yeah.
are rough for
Sundays
anybody.
are just exhausting because Monday's the worst day to go.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Um,
today was good. I'm down with any weekday though.
Yeah. I also I just want to say that like when you said like man there's nothing to do this town we need to get out, the whole time I'm like I'm knowing that like there's people in the room upstairs right now waiting for this. Like, and then you guys are like yeah we don't even really know the gangs. I'm like oh you guys might.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Whenever
This
Scotty
isn't
came
gonna be
back and
the-
said that there were probably people in the room, I was like, that literally hadn't even crossed my mind.
Yeah, there's
I was like, how would they know?
this
How would
isn't
they
the
know?
last time we're coming back to this town. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's so central that
back.
we'll have to pass through it, like, from...
Exactly.
Alright, I'm about to sign us off
Okay.
Twitch, boys, so say your good riddance.
Adios.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Yeah,
Nighty
be
night.
back sometime next week or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.